TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, and even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
Thank you for making Saint Central your black and gold home for the New Orleans Saints.
Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that?
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons, we won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies and the vets, players you should look at. It's the sports coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Peyton, New Orleans, Who That Nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the sports coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma, the Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Game day, we in the building, man. TSC Sports Coma, Week 17, Saints versus the Panthers. Watch party, we in the building. Much love to the great Saint think tank. Much love to the Who That Nation. And like I've been saying for some time now, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports family. I'm Big Q, and you are the great Saint think tank, the Who That Nation, the black and gold nation, baby. And we in the building. I salute you. Please feel free to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and feel free to share the links on your social media with other Saint faithful. Big ups to the fam in this one as we get going in the game day edition, getting ready for the Carolina Panthers. Man, they're going to be ready to play despite them being a few guys out, but they trying to play the role of spoiler against the black and gold. We got to handle up and handle business in the game. So we done did the previews, the guest streams, the previews, and all this kind of old stuff. Now it's time for the black and gold to handle business in the Dome, a place they only won one time this entire season, and that's against the Tampa Bay Skunkaneers. So with that being said, let's get into the inactives as we get rolling in this thing. And as you can see, this one here, left tackle, Teron Armstead will not be there. And is that really a surprise for the Who That Nation? Brother Teron has been banged up for a while, man. The last several years is in and out of the seasons. Is unfortunate, but once again, we can't rely on them this game either. Somebody else is going to have to step up. And as you can see, left tackle Teron Armstead is out. Ian Book is also is a scratch. Mark Ingram is out of this game as well. And inactives also is Eric McCoy. He'll be out of the game. Bradley Roby is inactive. Traquan Smith and Marcus Williams are inactive. That's right. Now, we shared some information yesterday from Twitter saying that these guys were not on the C-19 list. Would they be eligible for the game? Obviously, an inactive saying that they won't. We thought McCoy would be there. We thought Marcus Williams could be there, but they won't. So Armstead, Book, Mark Ingram, Eric McCoy, Bradley Roby, Traquan Smith, and Marcus Williams are inactives according to the Saints. And this is coming straight from the NewOrleansSaints.com for the source information. Panthers inactives is Stephon Gilmore is out. Safety Sean Chandler. The defensive end Azor Kamara is out. Offensive tackle Cameron Irvin is out. Guard Deontay Brown is out. And defensive end Austin Larkin is out for them. So, like I said, it's intriguing and all that, but we missing some serious people. Armstead, our bookend left tackle, is out. Mark Ingram is the backup to Alvin Kamara. McCoy, our starting center. Bradley Roby, a depth piece in the secondary. Traquan Smith, who was starting, and Marcus Williams, our starting safety, will not participate in the game. So once again, if the Saints want to win, they're going to have to step up against odds and handle the business as usual. So with that being said, I appreciate each and every last one of you guys for being in a live stream. And man, like I said, it's one of them situations like toward the back end of the year, fam. It's just tough all kind of ways. You know what I mean, fam? It's tough all kind of ways on the back end of the season when you're dealing with so many injuries. And of course, you throw the C-19 stuff in there, that just overcomplicates things to a great degree. But anyway, let's get into it. Much love to the family. Like give you guys a shout out in the building. The elites in the building. Who that to you? Mocha is in the building as well. Black Preacher Man, sports fan, Khalip is in the building. Who that to you as well. All right, May OFN is in the building. Big ups to the fam. Appreciate you. Masked Up Saints podcast is in the building. Saints 01. Who that to you? Chevy Kamara is in here. Who that? All right, brother Jerry is in the building. Who that to you? Brother Scoob is in the building. Who that to you? What's up, my brother? All right, Fly Trace Social Media. Who that to you? All right, Daniel's in the building, man. He's saying hello to all the Who Dat Nation and Black and Gold family. Anyone could donate to Mr. Burton GoFundMe and tears in the loss of Dylan Burton. Let's go Saints. Sorry to hear that, Daniel, and please feel free to donate to Daniel's GoFundMe, man. I'm sorry to hear that, fam. Blessings and peace upon you and your family. Eric, who that to you as well. Appreciate you. Gabriel Thomas, who that to you. Big ups to you. Lewis, who that to you. Josh Goat 23, who that to you. Who that for life, who that to you. TJ Scottzilla, who that to you. Vincio is in the building as well. All right, what's up, Vincio? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you. WB3's in the building. Who that to you. Purple Marcus, what's up, young brother? Who that to you? Brian, what's up, fam? Who that to you? Said, Big Q, can you do us a favor? And can you check on the playoff scenario? Let us know how we can make the playoffs if you don't mind, please, sir. Who that? Yeah, I will do that. I'll run it down and I'm gonna try to put that on screen right quick, Brian. Pammy Whammy, what's up, Queen? Who that to you? 504 Cole, who that to you? All right, 3 L's in the building. Don't do it, Q. Don't try to go. Oh man, 3 L's is in the building. Big ups, fam. Appreciate you. All right, much love. What's up, Hoodie? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here as well. All right, Joe Thomas. What's up, Joe? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. Be Kind is in the building. Carlton's in the building. Who else we got chiming in up here? Brother Todd's in the building as well. Who that to you? Is Poppy 504. Who that to you? Mr. Pops 3000. Who that to you as well? Scoop says, Q, what's the deal with the Panthers players being clear hours after our guys, but our guys can't play? You noticed that, didn't you? It's just more of the same. When we started getting all of this stuff with the C-19 rules with the NFL, it just gave them another way, another meticulous, scrupulous way to play around with stuff. A lot of murky stuff. Our players can play from their sides, but our sides, and then they can't answer that or won't answer that with any logical response. So I simply say, you know what time it is, but we got to overcome it. That's just what it's a part of being a Who Dat. You got to overcome it and get the win. Thank you, Brother Prime, for your super chat, fam. You say AB lost it today. Did the fam see the low light? I'm not surprised, bro. I mean, the guy ain't hitting on nothing. Will Dickerson, who that to you? What's up, Phoebe? Who that to you? Appreciate you. Rudy's in the building. Coach Rudy's in the building as well. All right, who that to you? All right, Pepe Coloma, who that to you from Boston? All right, my friend, appreciate you. And thank you for joining us here. Who that, much love to you. All right, what's up, Troy? Troy Thompson, who that to you, my brother? Big Sean, what's up, fam? He says, Q, do the 49ers have the tiebreaker? Well, I'm going to show it all, my brother. I'm going to give me a second. I'm going to put it on screen. We still got about 10 minutes or so before the game jump off. I'm going to put the playoffs breaker down. Chance Black is there. Jermaine Scobie is in the building. DeWine is in the building. Chris is in the building. What's up, Emmett? Who that to you, fam? All right, big ups to you and with the Rapid fans. What's up, Rapid Waves? Who that to you? What's up, Tasha, baby? Who that to you? All right, you up? What's up, fam? Who that to you, fam? Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Jeremiah? Who that to you, fam? All right, it's J187 in the building. Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you as well. Much love to the entire family members. You know how I like to do, give a shout out. All right, what's up, Melissa? Who that to you? Say, who that? Congratulations to Joe to go Burrow and the Bengals. Chase was awesome. What's up, Melissa? Who that to you? Appreciate you. Tramal's in the building as well. Appreciate you. And who that's all the Black and Gold family members. Please feel free to hit upon the like button as well. What's up, Jermaine? Who that fam? All right. So happy New Year's to the family. Let's get that out the way. Happy New Year's to all the Black and Gold family members, and welcome to the show as we gonna get going. If you hadn't hit the like button, please feel free to hit the like button. Give me a second. Let me put the playoff situation up so the family members can take a look at it there. And of course, the Saints still need to handle business, and they praying for other people to lose so they can have a situation. And see, that's so shameful to me, you know, that's the case, that we couldn't handle our own business. So we're looking at, you know, watching that. Yeah, and I watch what AB do. AB is a classless clown. And isn't that the par for what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do? A few weeks ago, you had his quarterback throwing tablets on the sideline, cussing at Saints coaches, and no fines happened. But I guarantee they're gonna find AB. They're gonna find AB or for throwing his jersey up in the child and acting stupid and cutting up and doing all the crap that he was doing, waving off people and all this kind of stuff, throwing his jersey into the crowd and then running off the field mid-game and doing all this kind of stuff. The man crazy, man. You know, he trolled off, man. I mean, if you take hits to your head, you'd be batshit crazy too. But anyway, enough of that garbage. Let me see if I can pull up the rest of the standards right here, and we'll take a look at the playoff standards as it stands. So hold on, give me just a second, and hold on here. Let me see if I can pull them up here for the NFC. All right, give me a second, fam. Here we go. I found them. Let me get them on screen so the family members can look at them. All right, so here we go, full screen on that one. Let me see here. Shrink it a little bit. All right, so this is where it stands right now. As you can see, the standings as it stands right now, you can see where your black and gold are. Right here at the 9th position, right here, position at number 9 right here. And you can see the Atlanta Falcons were eliminated. The Washington Redskins were eliminated. The Chicago Bears. The Bears, Panthers. See how we've been knowing all these teams were eliminated. We knew Carolina was eliminated. Chicago's eliminated. Washington's eliminated. Atlanta is eliminated as well. So we'll be playing them next week, an eliminated team looking to play spoiler. And you can see where the Saints are. Saints are the last of the Mohicans on the back end. As you can see, right now they're tied with the Minnesota Vikings and there. And then San Francisco, you see them at 8-7. You see Philly right here at 9-7 right here. And all these other teams have clinched. And then it's a matter of where they fall when the season ends or who gets this or that in the third. So as you can tell, and you can see right here that they're saying the Z's clinched the division, the X's clinched the playoff berth. So the Rams clinched a playoff berth, Tampa Bay clinched their division, so the Dallas and Arizona clinched a playoff berth. But like I said, it's gonna go down to between the next couple of weeks for them to find out where the seedings are. But the Saints are going to need help. They're going to need help for teams ahead of them. They're going to need help for Minnesota to lose as well. And San Francisco is going to have to lose as well. And they had some injury issues that happened with Jimmy Garoppolo. And a couple of things are going to happen for the Saints to get an opportunity. As you can see, they're positioned at the bottom. Now, what helps the Saints is the 2 wins. If they can let's just say it like that, when they beat the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons, that'll give the Saints a 9-8 mark on the year, to give them a 9-8 mark. And that'll give him a conference schedule of 7-5. So they need today's win and next week's win to go 7-5 in the conference. And of course, if it's a tiebreaker situation that occurs, we didn't play the 49ers, we didn't play the Vikings, and like if all of us line up with the same record, they'll go according to the conference schedule, which means the Saints have 2 conference teams in the NFC conference teams they can play. That is the today's squad of Carolina and then Atlanta next week. So we just got to handle the business. And that's what it pretty much comes down. As you can see right here, the Saints are 5-5 and they fall. According to that, when you don't directly play them head up, the Niners and the Vikings, it'll go according to the conference and the record, the regular record. And if it's tied, then they move on to the conference record to see. And then if it's tied there, then they'll go to the next measurement. So anyway, the Eagles is the only team right there that hadn't clinched right now that beat the Saints straight up. They're in a good position right now. One more win helps them catapult them ahead of the Saints, because the Saints won't be able to catch them if they win again. So the Saints have to pray for teams ahead of them to lose to give them an opportunity to slide on up in that thing. So that's the playoff seeding right now as far as it goes. Like everybody else is eliminated. The Saints right here are sitting where they are, and the Saints need to win to keep hopes alive. Very slim playoff hopes alive that the Saints are going to have to take care of business with, man. And it's sad, but at the same time, it is simply what it is. You've got to take care of business when you're supposed to take care of business. And then, of course, we go back in our great Saint collective and think about the games that we gave up. The New York Giants game we gave up when we were up by 10. The game against the Atlanta Falcons in the Superdome where we fought all the way back, went up, and then allowed them with a deep 60-something yard catch to get in field goal range to kick you out of a win there. It's shameful to me to think about all the times, and then most of the games are home games where you're supposed to win, where we didn't lock it down. But now, because we couldn't handle our business, we got to pray for other people to lose to handle our business. So it's not the way you want to get in, but the Saints have a lot of work to do, especially in this game. They got to take care of the business. You hear me, baby? All right, big ups to the fam. What's up, Clint? Who that to your fam? Appreciate you as well. Much love to the fam. Yeah, the Saints are barely hanging on, man. They the last thing smoking. They have to keep winning to keep playoff hopes alive, and we'll see how that all shakes moving forward. So intriguing all at the same time, man. But and this is the crazy thing about the NFL family as it stands, is that if you watch what the Saints have been doing this year, not even this year, the last couple of games, man, offensively speaking, defense is firing on all cylinders right now. They're looking really good. The issue with the Saints, and even the special teams, are crystallized to a degree where they've come in together. The issue is with the Saints is the offense. Of all things, you would never have thought that, but yes, indeed, the offense is the issue. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy as hell that the offense is the issue for the last several weeks, because they simply can't score touchdowns. And if in the NFL, you need to score touchdowns to get things, to handle the business, bottom line. What's up, Ellery? Ellery in the building. Who that to your fam? Appreciate you, man. Much love to you. King Isaac's in the building. Who that to you? What's up, Ace? Who that to your fam? Who that? Let's go. All right, Tyler. Who's up? What's up, Tyler? Who that to your fam? Appreciate you being in the building. What's up, brother Matthew as well? Who that to your fam? Appreciate you. And all the great Saint Tank family members, man. Hit the like button for your boy. Hit the like button for a win. What's up, Smoke? What's up? What's going on, Rockwell? Who that to your fam? Much love to the kings and queens of the coma. We in the building, baby. Yeah, I seen that, Pammy. Yeah, they got thumped. And that's what that was supposed to happen against the Saints. The Saints were supposed to slap the hell out of the Miami Dolphins in that matchup. What happened? What happened was the Saints we had injuries, and I ain't gonna want to use injuries, but at some point, sometimes you're gonna have to step up and handle the business. Saints had more than enough to beat the Miami Dolphins of all teams, man. When you can't score touchdowns, it's a big problem. What's up, Teflon Don? Who that to you, fam? Jeffrey, I see you, fam. Who that to you? Appreciate you. But that's the thing. So let me get some score predictions before we get the game going. What's up, Derek? Who that to you? Derek Powell. Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you being here as well. Trey Joseph in the building. Much love, brother Trey. So give me some score predictions. When we did this, well over 170 of us in the building. Hit the like button. That's number one. And give me a score prediction from the fam. Let me know what y'all think, how this game ends for the Saints. It was kind of shameful too watching. I watched some of the Tennessee Titans game, and they got to the Miami Dolphins and hammered the Dolphins. That's what the Saints were supposed to do. But when you can't score touchdowns offensively, it puts all the pressure on the defense and the special teams, and that's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. But, I mean, anywho, we're about to get ready to get the game going, fam, and get it kicked off. But, yeah, this is going to be intriguing to say the least, because the black and gold got a lot of work to do. And that's the question that I was posing to the family members about what goes on with the Saints. Can the Saints actually score touchdowns? Can we score some freaking touchdowns, and to help us out? Can we score touchdowns to win the game? I mean, could we help our everything else? Could we help our defense out here and score some touchdowns? Could we do some stuff here? And like I said, and listen, I ain't asking us to put up Drew Brees type of production, family. I'm simply asking the black and gold to put up 20 or 21 points a game over the next several weeks to have an opportunity to win the game. That's not too much to ask for. If I'm saying 20 to 21 points is what you need, I'm not asking for you to go in there and talk about putting 35 points and all that kind of stuff. We know we stink right now on the offense. We really struggling. But can we score 20 to 21 points, and two of them could be touchdowns and two field goals? Could we do that? Could we score that to help our chances out in winning the game? That's all I want to know. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. That's what I want to know. But anyway, big ups to the fam. You see some score prediction there. Vinny says 17-6 Saints. Big Smoke Dog says 26-10. All right, Nola to Trill. What's up, fam? 17-14 in the matchup. How you doing, Orland? Who that to you, fam? Appreciate you. Says, what's up, fam? Got to give Joe and the Bengals some respect. Yeah, Joe Burrow, man. A lot of them guys should have been saying the Bengals just picking LSU guys, man. That's people we could have used down here for some if we were a little bit more I guess imaginative, you know what I mean? I mean, we couldn't get Joey B is what I'm saying, but they got a lot of LSU players on that roster that's helping the Bengals turn that team around. 28-14, Chris, thank you, TJ. 20-17. Chris Henderson says 20-10. Jermaine 21-10. Rugaroo, what's up, fam? 24-16. Big ups to you as well. Scoop says 2016 Saints CD and Taysom X Factors. Thank you, fam. Purple Marker says 24-7 Panthers win. All right. Rudy says 24-21 Saints. Chance says 13-6 Saints win. That seems like a logical situation unless they solve the offensive line issues, man. I can't see like them putting up 28 points unless, I mean, anything possible. We'll see. I hope they do. I really do. 17-3, 13 Saints get the victory. Thank you for that, Brother Prime. Elfred says 21-17 Saints. Is the Saints getting ready to kick off to the Bengals right here. Let me get them on screen. Here's we get ready to get going, baby. Let me get the game screen up. And there we go as the kickoff is off in the matchup. And the first kick is off for the team. And we are underway in the game here. And let's see what happens here. And Sam Darnold came back into the contest here. And he was 15-32, 190. And he's coming back. Remember, he gave the Saints their business the first time they played in the game here. So they are feeling themselves. They got DJ Moore back. They got a couple of pieces on offense. So we'll see what goes on in this game. All right, Sam Darnold. Let's see what he's in the shotgun from their own 25-yard line right here. Uh-oh, we having a little issue right here. Let's see what's going on here. All right, hold on here. Had a little issue there. All right, and that's hold on here. Hold on, fam, just a second here. Right when it did it. All right, hold on. I have a little issue right here, fam. Let me get it straight. All right.
Not started since November 7th against New England. This is what he did.
Yeah, that's the thing too about the Saints. We got to handle business against Sam Darnold. We can't let Sam Darnold and his team handle business against the Saints. We got to take care of business where we're supposed to handle business against this team.
38-10.
All right, here we go, fam. I appreciate y'all being on live stream. Please hit the like button. They're from their own 25-yard line here. And I don't know what's going on with my set right here. We're having problems here. Let me jump to another screen, please, right quick. For whatever reason, we're having issues. Give me just a second, fam. I'm going to clear it out. There we go.
I think they turned over.
All right, so they get a ball top Dooley, gets down to the 30-yard line right there. And let's see. And 3rd and 5 now for the team right now. You see Davenport, Shy Tuttle, Onyemata, and Cam Jordan out there for the squad. And remember, fam, doing the play-by-play, I might be a little slower than some of you guys' screens, but it's all right. All right, so they got Jeff Heath as the starter. You see P.J. Williams is out there on the 3rd and 5 situation. And remember, like I said, Darnold had success against the Saints the first time around. Can he do it? 3rd and 5 for Carolina. Darnold in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Man in motion is the running back. There's the snap. The ball's out and quickly hit, and it's to number 2. And DJ Moore makes the play at the Saints 35-yard lines, first downs for the first down. And Moore was a guy that cooked the Saints secondary the first time around, if y'all remember. He was the one that cooked the Saints secondary the first time around, and they had a connection. And one thing, too, in the first matchup when we were in Carolina, the Saints didn't do a good job of putting pressure on Sam Darnold. It was very milquetoast in the matchup. Here we go, 36-yard line. There's a snap. Darnold in the shotgun with a running back to his left, wide receivers to the right, and 1 to the left. There's the snap. And the pressure comes as a screen, and they give it out to the running back. He picks up a good amount of yards. He's still on his feet, and he picks up a good chunk of change and gets into the Saints territory at the 40. to the Saints 45 or 46 yard line. So there it is there. And the Saints lit the little screen right there, and he was able to break through. He broke a tackle from two players, including Marshawn Lattimore and Quan Alexander. And the little speedy back was able to get inside the Saints territory. So the remember, and Dave and Rashard from the PNP camp warned that the first drive is always a good drive, but they can't seem to duplicate it. Okay, here we go there in the Saints territory at the 48-yard line or the 46-yard line, and there's the play action. Darnold rolls out and finds the tight end Ian Smith, who gets all the way down inside the Saints territory to about the 30-yard line on the rollout. So it was a play action to the left, and he rolls out to the right and finds the tight end Ian Smith, and they pick up a good chunk of change. So the Carolina Panthers are rolling pretty good on the first drive there, and they're looking pretty good. Like I said, they might have not looked like shit the first few weeks and have been losing, but I'm telling you about them NFC rivalries. It always spices you up. So 1st and 10, Sam Darnold feel comfortable with the Saints defense. He did in the first matchup in week 2. He's in the shotgun with the running back to his left, 2 wide receivers to the top, 1 to the right. And there's the play action fake and a throw to number 88, who picks up about 7 yards on the pickup. And it's just pitch and catch right now for the Carolina Panthers against the New Orleans Saints defense. Terrence Marshall Jr. makes the grab there, picks up about 8 yards on the catch. And they wasn't even using Terrence Marshall, but they rolling him out against the Saints. All right, so let's keep it going here. Let's see what happens. It's 2nd and 2 now. For the Carolina Panthers. They're at the Saints 18-yard line. Darnold walks up, gets up under center. He got a running back directly behind him. 2 wide receivers to the left. Man goes into motion. That's Robbie Anderson. And it's a running play, and the Saints will stop him just short of the first down, maybe a gain of 1 yard on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 1 as Hubbard is stopped on the drive. So let's see what this 3rd and 1 now. So the Saints make the stop, and Hubbard comes, and then you can see Quan Alexander made the stop. All right, 3rd and 1, shotgun, and there's another run, and then the running back skeets on through and makes the play, picks up about 4 yards, and gets the first down. So easy sledding right now for the Carolina Panthers right now on the Saints defense. Whatever Carolina wants, they're getting it against the Saints. Saints really, whatever they want, they're getting it. All the way down to the Saints 14-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left. He got the running back to his left, and there's the handoff to the running back, and he gets stopped for maybe a gain of 2 or 3 yards right there. Maybe 2nd and 8 or something like that. There, he only got 2. So let's see, will the Saints defense stiffen up in the red zone to stop this from happening? So we'll see what's going on here, man. So let's see. Here it goes. Once again, 2nd and 8 here. Hold on here. And there's the toss to the running back. And, of course, he gets stood up. The Saints defense stops him right there. So no gain right there by him. I don't look like he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage here. All right, Trader Goat says, I got the Saints 31-27. I hope so, man. We need some help. What's up, Marquez, man? He says, Trader Goat, I got 38-10. Oh, I got Fox. I got it on Fox, bro. My stream is a little slower, I guess, to the rest of the fam. All right, let's keep it going here. There it is, 3rd and 9 for the Carolina Panthers. Their Saints at their own, let me see where they're at the 13-yard line in the Saints in the red zone. Darnold in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. He got a bunch formation to the right there. The Saints come with pressure. Darnold is out. He dumps it off to the running back. That's a missed tackle. And he stumbles out of bounds near the line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up a field goal, which they should kick it on through. So Carolina brings on their kicker, and look like they're going to punch it through for 3-0 on the scoreboard, as you can see the scoreboard right here. So the Saints defense did, and that's what they did. The offense were able to get the Saints down to the red zone, but what didn't happen, the Saints defense stiffened up in the red zone, which is something they've been doing a pretty good job this entire season, is that the Saints, when they get down to the red zone, the Saints defense turn it up and stop, with whatever the teams are doing as the kicker makes the field goal, and they're up 3-0. So A positive drive by Carolina as they marched the length of the field only to get a field goal. And like I said, remember when we had Dave and Rashad on Thursday? I won't say that was the guest preview stream. Y'all remember it was those brothers that said that the Carolina Panthers do really well on the first series, and then after that they can't they can't produce or reproduce anything positive. So would that be the case in this game? I hear you, but and like I said, but you never know when you got teams like Detroit when they beat Arizona. A lot of upsets this year, by the way, that occurred. So the issue is the Saints still have to take care of business against the Carolina team, split with them, get them out of here, and get ready to head to Atlanta and take care. But we have to handle the business. Bottom line, we have to be able to run the ball. And now we get to the part where the defense did what it has to do. What does the offense do? Can Coach Payton and the offensive brass solve the issues that occurred on offense? Could that be the issue? You know what I'm saying? Could they have solved some of the issues offensively speaking that we've seen the Saints have over the last several weeks where the offense has not been able to put up any pointage? Can they fix that? That's the big ass question I have, to be honest with you, fam. That's the supersized, omega size question I have. Can the Saints fix the issues offensively speaking? That's what I'm talking about. We'll see how it all ends, man, at the end of the day. But yeah, the Saints got to take care of the business, man. They got to handle the business in this one. All right. And we get back to the game here. And hold on. So we got to handle the business. Anyway, let me get a couple of the scores in, man, from the other games, man, that happened today. That's impacting us right now. The 49ers are 0-0 with the Texans right now. Texans are 4-11. Trey Lance is 4-4 to start off the game. We need them to kind of fall off the ship right here. We know the Falcons lost to the Bills, and they're officially eliminated after the loss. I know Big Low ain't feeling happy about that. It's been a tough season for Atlanta. The Bears, let's see who else what's relevant teams that we need a little help from as well. The Eagles took care of Washington. They eliminated the Louis T's football team. The Vikings play, when is that? They play tonight against the Packers. I think the Packers are going to do us a little favor there and help us out tonight. Now, here we go as we're getting ready for Deontay Harty, who changed his name, is back to receive the kick from the Carolina Panthers. And here we go. There's the kick, and Deontay Harty is back there, and he returns it from deep in their own end zone. He looks, turns it up, and he gets to the 20, to the 25, and he gets there the hard way, where he could just down it in the end zone. He would have got to the 25 anyway, but he did it the hard way. Here comes Taysom Hill, and Elvin Kamara walking out to the field. Can Taysom Hill finally learn how to throw the ball accurately? And then another thing is the offensive line. That's another paradigm, is the Saints offensive line needs to get better. So, but the issue is the offensive line stinks. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Those backups are not very good, and there's no camaraderie there. They don't know what the hell they're doing. So let's see if that trend continues, or at least they get on the same page. Here the Saints from their own 25-yard line. Kamara's behind them. He turns and hands the ball off to Kamara, and he runs right to a brick wall, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3-0 right now is the score right now. And the offensive line is James Hurst, Kelvin Throckmorton, Will Clapp, Cesar Ruiz is at right guard. And isn't that crazy that Ruiz didn't move him? They didn't move Ruiz to center. But Clapp plays the center position. I don't know how true that depth chart is, but look like Clapp is lining up over the center. So let's see what happens here in the play. So Clapp and there's the Saints right there in the power wide formation appears. And there's a little toss down there to Kamara. He's on his feet from the 25, and Kamara's on his feet, trips up a little bit, and gets down inside to the 50-yard line. So off the little check down out the backfield, Taysom Hill was able to make the play. And right there, you got to find it. It looked like a little short wide receiver screen right there. And look, he kind of tripped up a bit, and number 95 got him, but Hartsfield tripped him up a little bit and made AK-41 lose his balance a little bit, enough for the big defensive lineman to come and wrestle him out of bounds. So nice game right there out the backfield. A 29-yard pickup by Alvin Kamara on the play. Nice play by Alvin Kamara. Good play by the Saints offense as they get to over there to the 46-yard line in Carolina. And there is the Taysom Hill with the snap. He's looking Taysom, stepping up, and he's going to keep it and slides right down and look like he picked up about 4 yards on the play. I don't know what that was supposed to be, man. I don't know what that was supposed to be. It just didn't look right. But Taysom made the best he can do with it. 2nd and 6 as he scrambled and picked up 4 yards on the play. And hopefully that's what Taysom smartly does when he doesn't see anything out there. Take off and run, use your legs and force them to commit a player to you. And that makes it a lot easier on the guys around you to throw to if they got a guy that has to stay with the quarterback. Saints from the shotgun at their Carolina's 42-yard line. There's the snap. Taysom looking, the ball is out. It's caught by Marquez Callaway. He picks up about 10 yards, look like about 10 or 11 yards on the play. So and Taysom finds Callaway. And Callaway actually that was Kamara. I'm sorry. That's Alvin Kamara. I'm sorry. There was another pass to Kamara, and the defender just missed him. But Kamara involved in both of the positive plays. And now he's getting a little rest on the sideline now. So 2 passes to Kamara. He go to Saints from the 29-yard line in Carolina. Is it a run play? Yes, it is. And he's stuffed up right at the line of scrimmage. Might be a loss there as Louvu comes through and takes him down. And, of course, you look at that defense, Burns, Brown, Jones, and Fox with Shaq Thompson, Carter, and Louvu playing there who came in on the blitz. Keith Taylor, Chin, Burris, and C.J. Henderson are available in the secondary. So let's see what the Saints do here. Positive plays with Kamara's out there, not so much when he's not. Let's see what Taysom does. 2 for 2 right now. And what's going on right here? And Carolina is going to burn the time out, it appears. So right now, it's 2nd and 2 right now for the Saints. And right now, ain't not too much going on. All right, man. Let me tell you something. I knew, when you come into this game and when you watch the Saints play in this matchup, it's like you're looking at the teams like, damn, this offense is you got so many people out. The only starting offensive lineman that's left in the game is Cesar Ruiz. And Coach Payton says, you know what? Well, Ruiz is supposed to play center. Isn't it interesting that Cesar Ruiz is not playing center, which is what his drafted position is? In my opinion, he's a better center than he is anything. He's not much of a guard, but he's playing a right guard position. Isn't that interesting for Will Clapp, who's spent most of his time as a backup? I find that interesting. From the 30 is the snap. Saints looking, the ball's out. Callaway drops the ball. Hits Callaway right in the hands. He was trying to run before he had it. 3rd and 12, and you can't do that. You got to catch the football, but young Callaway drops it on the play. And maybe he was worrying about something. I don't know what it is. He got the cornerback off of him and couldn't bring the ball in. He was trying to run without the ball is what he was trying to do. So 3rd and 12 for the Saints. That's a drop pass by Marquez Callaway. Mistake by the young player. All right, here we go. Taysom Hill in the shotgun again. Wide receivers to the right and left for the Saints formation. Kamara to his left. Taysom in the shotgun, and he just calls a timeout. And it was almost game. Almost. It was almost Coach Payton like, why'd you call a timeout? And they said the game clock, we took too much time. The game clock was about to hit us with a 5-yard penalty. Let's just burn the timeout. The energy right now of this game is not really what's feeling. Y'all feel the energy of this game? A very bunk-ass energy. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Isn't this energy of the Saints game right now is a bunk-ass energy right now? It's like, like my children say, cap. It's a cap energy. This energy is cap. How y'all feel? Yeah, man. It's a cap energy, man. This is cap. Yeah, I know you feel good. I know you feel good. I know, but yeah, Donovan, what's up, brother Donovan? Yeah, it's a very, very low energy. Y'all notice that? Y'all let me know. This is cap. You know what I'm saying? That's like my children say, man, this is cap, man. There's some cap energy here. I don't like this energy here. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, you know what I'm saying, fam? This is cap energy. We don't like this. But yeah, I'm just noticing. I'm like, man, this is a weird low energy game. I'm like, man, well, I'm feeling that energy right now. I'm like, no, they're gonna have to pick up the pace, man. They're gonna have to pick up the pace a bit, man. This is not good energy right here. Yeah, you notice that? Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Slim? Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta pick up the energy here, man. We gotta do it because it's like I don't like how it feels. Rick Ross said it says it's like they don't want this game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you got an energy here, you got to be stepping out and handling the business. As you can see, they kicked the field goal right there to make it happen. Man, I tell you, man, it's just it's the Saints, and that's the thing. My thing is, in order for you to do anything, offensively speaking, there got to be a certain amount of energy, and the Saints simply don't have it. Your goddamn playoff life is on the line here. And so that should spew out a certain desperation of energy that we got to have it. You're playing a team that's eliminated, for God's sake. Where's your energy and intensity at to get the game to stay alive in the hunt? It's like a dead ass team with the life sucked out of them, and they already know something that most of us don't know already. But I told you the Saints got problems offensively, man. You can't put touchdowns up, you ain't going nowhere. And there's the snap right there, 3rd and 12, and like I said, the Saints on the 3rd and 12 run like a little pitch to Kamara, which ended up going nowhere. And of course, Meyer had to come out and kick the field goal. And like I said, the Saints ain't working with nothing, man. I right now, anyway. So I mean, and remember, the cold-blooded part is we was able to see the team without Coach Payton. We was able to see the team without Coach Payton. Coach Payton was missed because of C-19. And then ultimately what happened after that is we seen Carmichael get out there. Carmichael couldn't get the offense going. They didn't score a touchdown. Coach Payton comes back the next week, couldn't score a touchdown. The offense has no energy, no intensity. They're just out there going through the motions, and that's not a good thing. Because you really supposed to be fired up for this game because the playoffs supposed to mean so much to you. And even if you got a bunch of backups in there, they should be charged up too, man. We got to get to the playoffs. We're a bunch of worthless ass backups. We ain't never had nothing. Let's see if we can get in the game and make some stuff happen and make shape. But yeah, it has to be said, man, that they have to step up and make it happen, man. That's the bottom line. They got to. So we'll see. All right, Tyrone says we need to put some hot sauce in the offensive line. Well, yeah, we need something, man. That probably will make them use the bathroom, but yeah, that at least it'll get them going. That'll get them going. Yeah, yeah. Joe says most of them already checked out. Yeah, see, that's sad. I don't want them kind of rotten bastards on my team. Them type of people that's checked out like that. Oh no, you got to get your rotten smelly ass up out of here. I'm sorry. I don't like players like that. Black Preacher Man, sports fan, Khalid, thank you for your super chat, says Big Q. They lost the home field mojo. Yeah, this game, bro, the New Orleans Saints are so much of an enigma because you got all these really good games at home and they cannot capture. And as the kickoff return, as you see JT Gray makes the play, the drag the guy down. But you have the crowd on your side and you got to give them something to cheer for. Most of the time you hear the family members in the dome cheering, but the team is not absorbing it. They're not riding off the energy of the dome for whatever reason. They can't. It's major problems there. I don't get that. They called for a blackout, and the only thing was blacked out was their eyes after they got their asses handed to them by the Miami Dolphins, who got hammered today by the Titans because you score touchdowns. That's the point of it. All right, here we go from the 19-yard line. Carolina Panthers are there. Darnold's under center. He puts a man in motion. It's a handoff. And of course, and look at the guy squirts through and picks up about 5 yards on the run. I don't like how Carolina's moving the ball so effortlessly against the Saints defense, man. The defense is the one thing that we have that's a constant. Even though the offense is a zombie walking around, you know, it's still we got to get going some kind of way, man. And you thinking with Taysom Hill as your quarterback, he's missed the electricity that it wouldn't be as dead as what it is. But yeah, it's I don't like it, man. 2nd and 4 right here on my screen, 3:20 and counting down on the play clock. Darnold underneath the center, wide receivers to the left and right, running back behind him. He turns and hands the ball over to the running back, and the running back gets another first down on the Saints. So he hitting the Saints, man. This dude, it was 2nd and 4. This man got at least 6 yards on the pickup and gets another. He running right up the center of the Saints defensive line, and the Saints are look at that. Look at that. They're getting handled out of that. The offensive line of the Carolina Panthers is pushing the Saints off the line of scrimmage, man. They're pushing them off the line of scrimmage. So right now, early on, Carolina is manhandling the Saints defensive line. Same shit that happened the first game. Let's see if they can stop it. All right, here we go. Sam Darnold under center for the Saints from their own 30. There's a play action toss. Darnold looking, and he's going to try to run with it, and he gets pursued, and Cam almost had him, but couldn't get a hold to him. Would they count as a sack? No, it's not a sack. He didn't get him. Looked like he just pushed him out of bounds. But Cam seen the play, ran after him, and Cam almost had another sack, man. He almost had him. Or he just decided to push him. He had his hands on him, and he's doing the sack dance like it's one, but it's not a sack, Cam. It's not a sack, bro. And then Carl Granderson jumps offside or encroachment. What the hell Carl Granderson doing? And then Jerome Booger, the stupidest official in the NFL, calls well, he made the right call because Granderson forced him to. Granderson, what the hell, man? Dude, what is you looking at, bro? 2nd and 8 now. Yeah, Granderson he was out last week and he was out of his mind on that play. That didn't make no sense. He jumped off sideline. Just kept running. Like nobody moving. All right, shotgun here for Sam Darnold. And the Saints jump again. Another play. This time is on Cam. Another fault is another encroachment. Come on now. Offside Saints. Man, I tell you, man. Back-to-back offside plays against the Saints. Come on, fam. Come on, man. Come on, man. 2nd and 3. We had these people backed up, and you just gave them 10 yards, man. Come on, man. 1:44 on my clock here, fam. All right, here we go. Sam Darnold under center again. 2nd and 3. There's a snap. Hands it to the running back. And the Saints do a good job of getting him before he even get to the line of scrimmage. Quan Alexander burst through and got the tackle on the running back and neutralized him. So good play by the Saints defense on the play there. 3rd and 3 now. Loss of 1 on the play. And Saints defense waiting for the next series of plays to happen. So, man, I tell you. All right, numbers. Here we go. Darnold's in the shotgun on 3rd and 3 for the black and gold. For the Carolina Panthers. Wide receivers to the left and right. His running back is to his right, then moves to his left, and then there's the play set up, and he gets and not only do he get the first down, but he gets at least about 7 yards on top of it. And where was the player that's motioned him out? The guy that's supposed to track him was not there. Nobody was there to track him. You see, he go into motion, and usually when you see him go into motion, that guy will be the guy to get the ball. In some cases, you see him move from one side to the other and set up, and then nobody's there to cover him. And Carolina, credit to them, do a good job of doing blocking for him, and then he was able to cut through and pick up not only the first down, but to pick up a 6 yards on top of it as they get to the 47-yard line of their own 47. And there's a snap by Darnold, another play, and the Saints get him and stop him for a gain of maybe 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 7 as the quick throw to DJ Moore by Sam Darnold. 2nd and 8, a gain of 2. So that'll be the halftime right there, fam. Halftime. And like I said, remember, look at this again now. Darnold is comfortable. It's the same thing, almost like it's playing out in the first game. Sam Darnold's comfortable against the Saints defense. You know why? Because the Saints defense is not kicking his teeth out. You know, the Saints defense is not kicking Sam Darnold's teeth out right now. They're not sending any blitzes to knock his ass into next week. So right now he's comfortable back there and he's moving it. He's finding players. He was rolling out. He found his tight end. He's finding his wide receiver out the backfield. He's throwing the ball to DJ Moore, trying to get more involved in the game. And the defense has to be able to get to him and knock his teeth in. So, I mean, defense is not doing that right now. Let's see if Coach Dennis Allen can turn up the pace in the second half of the game and kind of get things going, because if any spice is going to happen right now, it's going to have to be provided by the defense until the offense hopefully gains ground. Hopefully, offense needs to gain ground. It needs to. We need the offense to get up off of it, out of its sleep paralysis, and do something here. We need some stuff here. We need some work here. All right, so big ups to the family member for being here, as man. Much love. Sean says Panthers O-line doing a good job protecting Sam. They are, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Remember, it's almost like the same thing that happened in week 2. I can only compare the two. If you go and look back at, now I was looking at that game last night because that's the last time we actually got a good look at Sam Darnold. And the thing that stuck to me about the first time we played Sam Darnold was the fact that he was incredibly comfortable back in that pocket and that he had developed a camaraderie or a rhythm, better word, with DJ Moore, who had a pretty decent game in that game, and he was cooking the D-ball. Remember that? And they had to move him around. So, I mean, there's some comparisons right now that Carolina's trying to do, knowing, and like I said, when they put Darnold against the Saints, I said, he's comfortable against the Saints. The Saints have to be able to get more pressure on Sam Darnold, what we're doing right now. And the surprise is the fact that, which shouldn't be a surprise, is that a similar type of motions are happening in this game, like how the Carolina Panthers defensively were able to kind of stuff the Saints offense line, and then other things occurred too against the Saints. With the Carolina did a pretty good job of protecting Darnold in the first matchup. We need to handle the business against this team. We need to get pressure on Sam Darnold. All this stuff will stop if we did. All right, so let's keep it going here, fam. As they got talking about the great Sam Mills as well. Sam Mills should have never left the building, but we were some bunch of cheap dogs back in the day. We ain't want to pay nobody. Ricky Jackson, Sam Mills, none of them dudes wanted to leave. All right, so anyway, here we go. Carolina from midfield right now in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Darnold rolls to his right and throws to his right, and he to Robbie Anderson, who makes the grab. And Anderson looked like he might be just shy. They might give it to him. When he went down, looked like he was just shy of the marker. He right on it. I don't know if they probably give it to him. But look at Robbie Anderson basically by himself over there. Yeah, Darnold. The Saints are not putting any pressure on Sam Darnold. They're not blitzing him. That's why he's rolling out doing all this shit that he can do. Saints, the same stuff happened. You can't let him get comfortable back there. Any quarterback could kill you. So here we go. Wide receivers right by each other, and Anderson goes in motion from left to right. And there's the play action. He looks to his left and to his right, has time to cycle through his progressions and finds Hubbard there. And Hubbard scuts through and gets about 12 yards on the play on the Saints defense. The Saints ran back. They're looking real vanilla and terrible right now. I don't like none of this, man. Missed tackles. I keep seeing missed tackles all over the place. There's no pressure on Darnold. You can't let him sit back there and gain a rhythm. He had enough time to cycle through his progressions from left to right and find that player on the right side of the field. Where's the pressure? Cam Newton's in the game for Carolina right now. No, I knew they was going to throw Cam in the game to spice it up. And Cam's going to run the ball, and look at that. And Cam runs, and then Cam picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play, on a little run play by Cam Newton. Then they run Sam Darnold back out there. So they're hitting the Saints with a little something like they would hit them with. 2nd and 5 right now as Cam picks up 5 yards on the play.
That's the first play that we have seen the 11-year veteran Cam Newton here today.
I'm not a big fan of putting different guys in the same position. I think you can play that position and get a feel for the game. Then you play your best.
Right now, an injured Saint will take a timeout and be back to New Orleans in a moment.
Got an injured Saint on the field. We don't know who it is because the dumbass cameraman won't pay into him. But anyway, yeah, this is not a good look, fam. You still got a lot of time left in the game, but the energy of this game and the method of how often the Carolina Panthers are moving the ball is reminiscent. And I watched that game last night. It's almost on the same line of the energy that was in the first game and the way Carolina was moving the football, how Darnold was getting comfortable back there. The Saints wasn't respecting his mind. They were sitting milquetoast plays in there, not even, and they see you moving Darnold out. He's on a run throwing the ball. There is no pressure. They're laying back. They're playing, they're not aggressive, and you can't do this. You can't operate like this. And Carolina they're gonna wind down that clock. They got a pretty decent drive going on here. Saints, Dennis Allen has to turn up the pressure on Carolina. He has to turn up the pressure on Darnold. You can't then wait all the way in the third quarter talking about turning the pressure up. By that time, the dude would have getting a rhythm with his squad. And now Carolina's running Cam Newton out there on you, and he picks up 5 yards. I mean, come on, Saints defense. We got Dennis Allen, get up off your ass and dial up the pressure for real, dude. This don't make no type of sense for this energy of this game to be this bad with so much on the line. I pay attention to body language and energy, and that feel of the energy for this game is all wrong. It's all wrong here. So, yeah, this is terrible, man. This is terrible. And remember, we had Dave and Rashad on this sucker, and they were talking about this, man. I'm like, man, no, we don't take nothing for granted here. As you can see, Carolina scores a freaking touchdown, man. PJ Williams. So PJ got banged up a little bit, and is he on the sideline there? Look like he's all right. So we'll see what happens. You can't beat the Dolphins. Carolina's a team that's struggling badly, and then the defense doesn't show up in the first set. So it's still a lot of time left to be going in the game. But like I said, if you watch the first time they played, it's just real eerie. All right, here we go from their own 21 yard from the Saints 21. There's a toss to Hubbard, and Hubbard runs right on through him, pushes him down, broke tackles and every goddamn thing on the Saints defense for the score. Chuba Hubbard pushed down the pathetic defensive tackle by the Saints on the play. And like I said, listen to the family members in the dome. Energy is just it's wrong. Several missed blocks on them. Several as Hubbard runs. Malcolm Jenkins missed one. He got undercut. And then right there, Heath had a step at him, and Heath just got shoved out the way. So Hubbard runs and gets the score there, 10-3 right now. And there's the kick, and they're up 10-3 right now. Carolina got the touchdown. The issue is, can the Saints do anything? Can the Saints score a touchdown? God damn it, man. If Carolina scores 17 points, can we score offensive touchdowns? We hadn't done it in a while. It'll be a act of Congress to get this team to get a touchdown. We need touchdowns, man, and field goals here. This team trying to score touchdowns on us. We need to score some touchdowns to keep up. Saints offense, you're gonna have to wake up and score some touchdowns here. This is to switch this energy of the game. We'll see what they do. They got to figure out a way, man. Coach Payton got to figure out a way. Look at that. Prom says Saints have no pride. You know what? Sad, man. What's up, Tim? Thank you for your super chat, fam. Says, how do we stop Fournette? Yeah, Chuba runs over us every time. It is absolutely horrible and it's terrible. And I was looking at the energy. I was like, look at the players. Like when Taysom Hill first ran out on the field, there was no energy. There was no, let's go. There was like, what's going on here? You got to have intensity and energy. Football is a game of emotion and energy and passion. If you don't have those things, you're not going to win. Because already if Carolina is here scoring touchdowns and they vibing and they, you're going to have to meet their intensity to beat them. You're not going to go out there milk toast and half-ass cock emotional and think you're going to beat a team and they're up there already doing their thing. You got to raise your intensity level, your emotional level. You got to understand what's at stake here. You're looking at elimination. You're not going to make the playoffs. You're looking at elimination. You have an opportunity to beat a team that is struggling. You have an opportunity to win today and keep winning. You might have a shot in if things fall your way. But it makes no difference if anybody else is losing if you can't win. So, I mean, at some point, intensity level of the team has to be risen. You got to wake up. You got to wake up. No, it's not 3Ls. No, it's not. No, it's not. You watch, I'm telling you, look at the body language of those players. You got to wake the hell up emotional. They sit up here going, it's a malaise here. And listen to the crowd. Listen to it. It's weird energies all the way around, man. So, I mean, at some point, you got to wake up, man. We'll see what the Saints, we'll see. There's plenty of time. I'm not saying they're going to lose, but I'm just saying you need intensity here. You got to wake up and do what you got to do. Family member saying they packed it in. Q, I don't think so. I don't think that's the issue. They need a kick in their ass to wake up and start playing some good football here. Here's the return by Deontay Harris out of the end zone, and he runs and gets to the 30-yard line. And not a bad return by Deontay Harty, returning all the way down to the 30-yard line. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get this going here. Let's make it happen. Let's go, fam. Let's get it. Taysom Hill walking out to he's under center. 1st and 10 for the black and gold from the 30-yard line. Wide receivers to the left. And he hands it to Kamara. Kamara nowhere to go, gets pushed right on down. And looked like a loss there because the offensive line didn't move nowhere. And the defensive line for the Carolina Panthers just swole to the left there, created a massive wall for Elvin Kamara, and he just got collapsed behind it. And looked like he's kind of walking gingerly and getting up there. Hugh Millen said, Matt Millen, whatever his name is, said they're struggling a little bit here. Boy, that dude, Mr. Captain Obvious here. Shotgun, Taysom Hill there. And 3 wide receivers to the right, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Taysom in the shotgun by himself. There's a snap. And the ball's out. He throws it a little low, but Kamara makes the grab and picks up some yardage there. And look like the Saints will be 6 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and maybe 5 or 6. Look like some confusion going on between the play calling on the sideline and what Taysom Hill is doing. And once again, pay attention. Look at Taysom Hill's body language. Confusion. Discussion. I mean, 3rd and 5 here. Here's the shotgun. Again, 3rd and 5, Taysom in the shotgun. There's the snap. Pressure coming. Taysom Hill, nowhere to go, and didn't even wait and runs right into a tackle, and he's shy. Nothing going on. Did Taysom even scan the field on the play? And listen, when you're 3rd and 3 and the defense sending the pressure, you got to get the ball out, bro. Throw the ball away, get it out. Anyway, the Saints offense once again let us down. And it's 4th and 3. They couldn't convert. And once again, it's like I said, the Saints offense have major problems, man. And Blake Gillikin punts it and almost gets it around inside the 5 there. So, but it lands in the end zone for a touchback. Saints offense can't get. Oh my goodness! This offense is awful. They are awful. 3 Stooges football, I will. I mean, this offense is pathetic, man. They don't know what they're doing. There's no energy, no intensity. The quarterback is confused. I mean, goddamn, man. And of course, Carolina's gonna send the blitz. That's what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to understand and know that, and you got to make things happen, man, to the best of your ability, not just Taysom. But Coach Payton and the rest of the offensive brass got to know that Carolina's gonna send the pressure, man. You got to know how to offset that. The issue is, like I said, the Saints offense have issues scoring touchdowns. They can't, and it's been the last couple of games that they can't score touchdowns. And I never thought that I see any Saints offense led by Sean Payton where they are super inept and totally back ass, dysfunctional as hell, and don't know what they're doing. They can't do anything right. They can't move the ball. They can't. I mean, it's just absolutely flabbergasting to watch how bad the Saints offense is. They have not scored a touchdown in several weeks now. And I'm just calling it like I see it, man. And the energy of the offense right now is the same way. Confusion, not knowing what they're supposed to do. Guys don't know what plays are supposed to be called or where they're supposed to be. Taysom Hill making a call and then looking frustrated and confused out there. You know, we'll see. There's still a lot of time, but we have to figure it out, man. They got to get it going, man. Got to get it going, fam. We got to get it going. Anyway, B. Will says, why are you running your best wide receiver off the field on third down? Another question. KB, what's up, Queen? Said, this is why the dome is quiet. Ain't shit to cheer about. Right. The crowd packed. There is packed, but like, you know, sometimes you got to give them something to cheer for. And Carolina sent the house. They sent the people in there. And Taysom Hill didn't even scan the field. He looked one way. There was a guy running right there. He didn't even look at. He looked at him, didn't throw it. He just said, "Nope, I'm gonna just take off with it." So I mean, you got the quarterback. He got to make the throws when the throws is there. You can't hold the ball on. Of course, Taysom Hill, a lot of his accuracy sucks, and maybe that's an issue. We don't know. We'll see, man. I still think the boys can handle business. Let's see if Coach Payton can figure them out. Here we go. The Carolina Panthers from their own 20-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun. All right, and there's the handoff to the running back Hubbard, and Hubbard was able to get nothing really. Maybe not a game, maybe a yard or something. Looked like the referee gonna give him a yard on the play. So 10-3 right now. Sam Darnold sitting up here 9-9 right now, bro. 9-9. All right, Rush says, bro, when they changed the name of the dome, it's been a curse. It's like we can't win a game. It's that name, bro. Rush Hour, I don't know. You might have a point on that, man. I don't know. But the Saints, I don't know if the Saints are just bad because of the name change. This offense, this team this year, or it's just not good. One of the worst. All right, here we go. Shotgun, 2nd and 9 for the Carolina Panthers. They gained just a yard on the play. There's the snap. Darnold, no pressure there. The ball is thrown to Hubbard right through his hands, and it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 9, and that's the first incompletion of the game for Sam Darnold. All right, so here we go right here. So Hubbard right through his hands on the play, try to set up the run. So let's see what happens. 3rd and 9 right now for the Carolina Panthers. Saints fans starting to get buck right quick. Let's see if the defense can give us a turnover. All right, there's the shotgun right here. Darnold, there's the snap. Saints come with pressure. Darnold gets hit in the back. The ball's out and it's picked up by Davenport. And the Saints defense wake up the crowd with a turnover. That's what I'm talking about. Who was that? That old handshake coordinator? The handshake coordinator got in there and made a play on it. And that's what I'm talking about. Is Davenport gets the ball. So P.J. Williams on the blitz. Was that handshake coordinator? That was the handshake coordinator with the blitz. That old handshake coordinator got in there and made the play. Good play by the handshake coordinator. And, of course, Davenport got the ball there. And nice play by P.J. Cam almost had it. Cam had his hands on it, but then Davenport got to him. So good play by that old handshake coordinator. P.J. Williams got the Saints an opportunity. They got them an easy when the Saints offense need to score a touchdown. God damn it, get a touchdown. They gave it to, they serving it up to you at their 13-yard line. Score a touchdown. All right, here we go. There's the Saints picking up the handoff to Kamara, and Kamara nowhere to go. Runs right into the ass of Ruiz, nowhere to go. Nowhere. Nowhere to go. Now, Matt Millen's saying that Kamara should have cut one way. Yeah, there was somebody. They had a defensive back there, but there was nothing there. But he been running in the walls the last several weeks. That's why he blind. All right, shotgun for the Saints. Not much there. Taysom Hill, look, the ball's out there. And he go and Juwan Johnson makes the catch and goes down. Guess he had to go. He went low down. Why did he go? It looked like the ball was thrown a little low. He had to dip down to get it and lost his balance there. So it's 3rd and 6 for the Saints right here. My goodness, man. The Saints defense gave them a free touchdown. All the offense had to do was go there and score. I mean, goddamn, man. Defense gave them a sack inside of the 20. The Saints on their 10-yard line just need a touchdown. 3rd and 6 with the shotgun for Taysom Hill. The ball out thrown. Where the was he throwing the football? My goodness, man. My good, this is awful, man. Where were you throwing the ball, bro? What the hell? Damn. Man, come on, bro. Just that. My goodness, man. My goodness, man. My goodness, man. Lord help us, man. We can find somebody that's accurate that can actually throw the ball. My goodness, man. The Saints defense just offered up an easy touchdown for the offense, and the Saints throw it away. Throw it away. Taysom Hill throws it away. Taysom throwing left, Kamara looking right. Oh, my goodness. Pram said, I told you at the beginning of the year, the Roman Caesar used to sacrifice Christian saints in the Colosseum Dome, James the Future. Yeah, that's a good historical point that you made about it. And you can't be called the Saints and play out of the Caesar Superdome. They don't give a, these people don't care about no religion, and they don't care about nothing. All these they care about is money. That's all they care about, man. You know, them people don't care about nothing, man. They care about money and power. That's all they care about. They don't care about none of that, fam. That's stuff that we pay attention to because we know the relevancy. But when you're a green-eyed, a dirty green-eyed dog that only care about money, then that's all you're gonna see, and that's all they care about. So you know, yeah, the Caesar Superdome should never even been a thing. I would never have put in a casino on that building, but they're such a bunch of scum and greedy bunch of dogs that they don't care. You could have put the Satan Dome up there, and they would say, "Yeah, come on with it." You know, they don't give a damn, man. The New Orleans Saints playing out of the Satan Dome. You could have put that up there. They would have ran with that. As long as you paying them, they don't care. Anyway, yeah, this is a shame, man. This is terrible, man, watching this play. Joseph, what's up, bro? Big Daddy France said, hey, Q, are we re-signing JW or draft the QB? I think Jameis Winston is the guy we probably end up going back to. I think that's what they want as well. So, I mean, man, yeah, it's just so what's the word I'm searching here, fam? Disgusting. It's so disgusting, man, to watch the issues here, man, because listen, get on the same page, why don't you? You know, damn, that was a supreme opportunity for the offense to do something, fam. Now we 10-6. The Saints really killed themselves, man, in many of these plays because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Damn. All right, anyway. Miss TRC Chief 143 says Taysom is an amazing open field playmaker with the ball in the hands. Why is he throwing it? You know, what do you do at it? Yeah, there you go. The Satanic Dome. Yeah, it's in the chat. Now then they'll think for a second. Hold on here. We don't want to offend nobody, so what we do is we'll call it the you know, they'll dress it up a bit. The hot sauce bottle, hot sauce bottle dome. But right now, the Texans are beating the 49ers 7-0 right now. Do that help you out any? Hell no, because you're losing. We got to be able to do this, man. Yeah, I know, Prime. I seen it. Chiefs, the Texans are beating the Niners right now. That don't do you no good if we can't step up and get this victory. Come on, Saints, let's handle business. Defense once again on there. They got the pressure on them and dialed up. Got Sam Darnold bust up, and they go into a little bunch formation. There's a toss to Hubbard. They're gonna try to ride with Hubbard on the play, and Hubbard gets wrestled down, maybe a gain of 3 yards, maybe 4 on the play. Now, they're getting traction with Hubbard. The Saints need to neutralize that and put the pressure on Sam Darnold. You can't allow Hubbard to keep on driving their offense, and that gives Sam Darnold opportunity to take his little shots. No, you got to take Hubbard and their running attack away from them, and then after that, then force Sam Darnold to beat you, and that's when the interceptions will come. You got to take the running. Right now, Carolina is able to run the football and drive their offense, where the Saints offense has no rhythm at all. We are not running, and we're not throwing consistently to do anything. So Carolina right now got it going a little bit. And, of course, we got a player down on the field. Who is that? I can't see the number on the player. All right, so 504 coach says 09 need to get off their lazy butts and block 2. All right, John. What's up, John? Said Peyton coaching Jaguars next year. I doubt that, my brother. All right, Dre Day, what's up? Says, where's Gardner Johnson? Chauncey's out there. Demetrius, what's up, fans? So we're going to lose the one player on defense that is balling. All right, Big Smoke says Trevor Siemian can score touchdowns. He did, and when they did score him in the fourth quarter, they got him in bunches. But do show and Peyton go to Trevor Siemian when Taysom Hill has no rhythm. At what point? Let me pose that to the great Saint Think Tank. At what point do Coach Peyton says, look, let's go to this guy? At what point? At what point?
The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is on sale now, only from Sleep Number. Tonight, experience the most extraordinary, most challenging, most revolutionary.
Man, it's tough, man. Joshua says, guys, do we really want this offseason? Plus, will be our first game with Taysom or Trevor at QB. Listen, that ain't up to us, fam. You know what I'm saying, Josh? That's not up to us. It's up to the black and gold and whether or not they want it as bad as what they wanted. It appears right now the Saints got a lot to figure out. Do they figure it out in this game and keep moving this thing? Daniel says, at least we scoring, we can, and at least we scoring, we can and will get a touchdown. Hopefully a couple of them, Jamal says Peyton isn't going to leave for a team worse than the Saints. Jonathan, what's up, fam? Said we pay Taysom Hill to be a utility player, not a quarterback. No, everyone see why he's not a quarterback. Let us remember this. Eric says Jameis needs to be resigned for the next and find a decent backup. Please get the man some line and receiver help. I think they will do that. Mel says Peyton stuck, no quarterback. Okay, all right. Thank you, Mel. All right, big ups to the rest of the fam as we're about to get ready to get back to the field action here. And yeah, it's amazing. Scoop says Dennis Allen has been making second half adjustments this season. Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll see him make some adjustments. Sometimes you see them do what they do in the first half, and then, of course, being that as it may, the Saints didn't make the adjustments and neutralize whatever they do. So good point there, Scoop. Here we go from their, the 29-yard line. The ball's out, and an incomplete throw there on 3rd and 6 is Paulson Adebo on Moore. So it looked like that'll be 3rd and 6 right there on the tough throw by Darnold. Throwing it out there, and it was good coverage right there as Paulson Adebo knocked the ball out of DJ Moore's hands. So I remember, and Paulson Adebo, despite the fact you look at the conversions, Carolina's a 3 of 5. The Saints are 0 for 3 right now in third down conversions. 3rd and 6 right now. Defense playing well. Let's see if they can make the stop as Chauncey Gardner-Johnson lines up there. So 3 wide receivers to the left, running back to the right of Darnold in the shotgun. A little motion there as the man moves in between them, and Darnold stares him down for the throw. Saints come with the pressure, and the Saints wrap him up. It's Cam Jordan. Cam the man Jordan does it again. And the Saints defense get Carolina off of the field as the pressure comes, and they got a flag. It's more than likely going to be holding against Carolina. Now the Saints come with the pressure, and then right there, and you see right here, 72 was holding Cam, trying to stop him from getting to the quarterback, and it still didn't work. So they gave Cam a sack that play where he pushed him out of bounds on. All right, here's the punt, and it's Hardy, and Deontay has nowhere to go. He gets to the 20-yard line. No blocking, nothing happening for him on special teams. He just gets down at the 20-yard line. So let's see defense stepping up, man. It's defense stepping up. Can offense finally catch a rhythm and find as Cam gets the sack right there, man? So, man, interesting, man. It's Cam. Where am I? Get rid of Cam Jordan people. You know, are you here? Hello out there, the Who That Nation, and all the family members that were saying get rid of Cam Jordan. You still feel the same way now? Hello? Huh? Where you at? Where the family members talking about get rid of Cam? Cam, man, he costs too much money. We need to get rid of Cam Jordan. Now, see how dirty the replay people are? They're going back looking at the horse collar tackle on Cam Jordan, but they don't do that for the Saints. Shotgun for the Saints at their own 20. Here's the snap. Taysom Hill looking. The ball is out, and he puts the ball on Marquez Callaway, who makes the grab. So not a bad pitch and catch right there by Taysom. Let's get some more of those. 5 of 7 for 60 yards right now. 2nd and 3. They pick up 7 on the play. 10 and 6. Let's make it. Let's drive. Come on, Saints. Offense. Let's get it in gear. I'm saying it'll be like a dam, like a river that's been dammed. You just need to get one in there to create a crack, and then and it'll flow like the mighty Mississippi, baby. We just need to get a touchdown. All right, shotgun for the Saints, and there's the snap. He hands it to Ty Montgomery, and bad blocking doesn't even open Hurst. I don't know why Hurst ain't closed the end there, but Louvu came in with the pressure, and then for whatever reason, the offensive lineman Hurst didn't fill out the block. Watch when they move it to the run play. Hurst has got to get rid of his guy, but Hurst's guy, he pity pats with him as opposed to drive him out of there. Just drive him out, Hurst. What you pity patting with him for? Drive him out. And he came in there and he helped stood up Montgomery. And really, was that a good play for Montgomery to do that? You would want your speedster to get around that edge, and Montgomery's not a speedster. But anyway, shotgun for the Saints on that play, 3rd and 7. Not much happening. The pressure comes. Taysom taking a shot downfield, and it's caught right here by, is that Callaway? It is Callaway with a deep catch. And that wakes up the dome. And Callaway makes the grab upfield. Big catch by Callaway. Nice catch by Callaway, man. Nice play. And Hartsfield tried to bat away his hand. He still was able to get it. And that's one of the things that we knew Callaway was good at, contested catches. And he does it good as he gets all the way down inside Carolina's yard, inside the Carolina side of the field at their 47. And there's the play to Kamara, and Elvin goes nowhere. He was tackled by 4 people. Not much shaking for Elvin Kamara. Gross Matos and the rest of those dudes surrounded him, man. There was not much shaking on that play. And so 2nd and 12, the Saints lose 2 yards on that play right there. And they try to go to the left, and Carolina say, nah, we don't, you guys are not going to do that. All right, so here we go. All right, here we go from the 50. Shotgun. That's a snap, pressure coming. Ball's out by Taysom, and oh my goodness. Callaway give you, and he takes it away. Another drop by Callaway. That's 2 of them. You got to make that grab. That's right in his arms. You got to make that. Taysom put it on him. Well, he had to go and get it, but he just couldn't bring it in. That should have been a catch, man. You can't, and that's 2 drops now by Callaway in the game. 3rd and 12 on the play now. The Saints, we need, you got to make them catches, Callaway, bro. Come on. Snap. There's the shotgun. Taysom with the snap. Got time, and he gets swallowed up. And it's for a sack. And Carolina kills the drive. As Brown came through, looked like unblocked. and took the quarterback down. To Saints' pathetic offensive line allows another sack.
He's coming inside, off a stunt. Oh, that's really well done. That's an excellent stunt. And he ran that.
And Clapp was on the ground, as you notice.
Gross Matos did a great job of making the pick.
And yeah, and you see if you span out, you see Will Clapp was on the ground. This is so pathetic. So a sack kills the Saints' offensive drive and forces Gillikin to punt the ball. My goodness, man. Yeah, it's a part. So, like I said, when you confuse, you make plays like drop balls. And then, of course, then it's befitting that the Saints didn't give up a sack in the game. So need to take Mayhem and put him in the commercials in the Superdome. That's what's plaguing the Saints is Mayhem from Allstate. The dude that used to be on that little dude been everywhere, man. That little dude been on all kind of stuff. He was on, what was that show? Law and Order. He was there. He was on Oz back in the day. That little dude been all over the place, man. He basically the same actor. No matter where he goes, he plays. He's the same dude. He was the same guy, talked the same way on Oz. He was the same guy in the insurance commercials, the same guy in law, same dude. He don't change up nothing. He just gets just get on the camera and do your thing. Yeah, this is not a good look right now. Thank you, Tim. Says Callaway got to make up his mind if he's going to be reliable or not. Yeah. 2 drops by him today. Not a good look. So he take it and it makes your positive looks bad when you're dropping them like that, man. It creates doubt in people about what you are as a player. Todd says second string O-line will give you these results. So yeah, to a degree, it's a third string offensive line too. A lot of these guys, fam, to be honest with you, they're third string offensive linemen. So yeah, you're right. John is saying, who that Big Q? I had a question. Is there a possibility that Colin Kaepernick could get back in the NFL? And if so, the Saints have no other options besides Jameis. He might need a backup. Yeah, I think we'll see if Colin Kaepernick wants to get back. I think that the league's a little, we'll see. If he really wants to get in there, he hadn't played in some time now. Some team will try him out. I don't know if it'll be the Saints that'll pick him up, but anything's possible, fam. If he's serious about making it in the league or coming back to the league, I'm pretty sure he can get an opportunity. They'll look at him, and if you're a guy that can help him win, they'll look at you. So, I think it's a possibility that he'll come back. All right. T said, where's Bartles? Trust me, you don't want Bartles, bro. You don't want Bartles. You don't want him up in there. All right, here we go. There's the Carolina Panthers with the ball at their own 16-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun, wide receivers to the left. His running back is to his left, right next to him, and he gives it to Hubbard. And Hubbard turns right up there and picks up about 14, 15 yards on the turn up. And Abdullah, I'm sorry, it's not Hubbard, it's Abdullah, the little scat back. And Carolina doing a good job of mixing those running backs up, hitting the Saints with the power runner and then hitting them with the little scat back. And the little scat back getting underneath the big guys. And he's shifty and he making plays. And Jeff Heath, they just need to take Jeff Heath off the field. He missing tackles. He getting pushed down on the ground. What good is Jeff Heath, man? Seriously, man. Do we have anybody else we can put? Could we put Bryce Thompson back there? I mean, Heath is shit, man. I mean, he's a special team player. Ain't nothing else. He got shoved down. He missing tackles. He's just not good. There is another play, and they toss it to and Hubbard gets pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So not much shaking right there as Malcolm Jenkins on the stop right there. All right, black man, Cal, a preacher man. A black preacher man, sports fan, Khalib says Big Q Saints should be looking at receiver and O-line help in the draft. What you think? I would consider. I agree with you. I think offensive line is what Coach Payton's going to look at. We need help along that line. No doubt about it if you think about it. Thank you for your super chat, my brother. All right, so here we go. All right, so it's 2nd and 10 right now. Darnold right up under center. And, of course, Carolina calls a timeout as the clock getting really close. So they astutely call a timeout. 2 minutes and 13 seconds are on the actual play clock, and it's 10-6 right now. The Saints had several offensive possessions. Nothing has happened, just a couple of field goals. Once again, the Saints right now through the first half are having issues scoring the touchdowns. If Carolina scores another touchdown, I don't know, if we can catch them. I just think that the Saints, offensively speaking, they just having so many issues. Offensively, it's ridiculous. The offensive line is an issue, and then the quarterback is an issue. Wide receivers an issue, dropping the ball. So when Taysom finally gets his accuracy together to make a throw, you got guys dropping the passes. You can't do that, man. You can't do this if you want to be in the playoffs, So here you go, Carolina from their 31-yard line. Darnold and the center got a bunch formation. Robbie Anderson goes from left to right, and they get a ball to the running back, and he gets stopped right at the line of the scrimmage. He didn't get anything on the play. Hubbard, nothing. The Saints defense on the play, stopping them as Cam doing this thing today. So can the Saints get another turnover here, man? That's the only Yeah, the Saints defense, man, you just need 2 touchdowns from the Saints offensive team to be able to do something. Just 2 touchdowns, we win this game, man. The defense can hold the rest down for us. And Coach Payton having this toughest challenge right here, watching this offense, man. He really is having a tough time with this Saints offense, man. 3rd and 9. Right now, Saints crowd get a little loud right there to help them out. 10-6. Darnold walks up. He's in the shotgun. Wide receivers to the left and right. He lifts his foot, waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Darnold stares down the right side, throw it at the feet of number 12. He knew nothing was shaking as the Saints seen the play occur, and they were on it. They knew what they were going to do, and Darnold astutely throws it into the ground at the feet of the wide receiver. He knew that there's nothing, because he stared down the guy, and he was going over there to the guy to set up the screen, but the Saints were already there. So he knew that, so he just threw it in the ground and ran off the field. He knew that. Yeah, the Saints had that figured out. 4th and 9 on the play. Defense forced them. And now Carolina will punt the ball off to the Saints, and we'll have another offensive series before halftime. There's the punt right there by their punter. We got a flag down. And Harris gets a little return there, and it's a flag down before the ball even got there. Let's see what they're throwing on.
Jerome Boger, longtime referee, been one since 2006 in the league.
There go Jerome Booger on the call. Let's see what old Booger man say.
It's actually the referee here, Super Bowl 47.
There are no 2 fouls on the play. Holding, return team, number 48. That penalty is declined. Illegal blocking the back.
The illegal blocking the bake. So both penalties against the Saints are blocking the back. Backs the Saints up on the play. So 2 penalties against the Saints on the special teams. And Saints have 1 more offensive possession here. Could we go out with a touchdown here and take the lead from Carolina, man? Let's think that we could do that, man. Hopefully the Saints can turn it up and turn it out right here and get a score, or at least get in field goal range to make it a 1-point game. Let's see what we can do here. Much love to the great Say Tank. Please feel free to hit the like button, fam. Saints struggling a little bit here, man, offensively speaking, again. Several contests, Saints have yet to put up an offensive touchdown. Defense is still playing really well. We need our offense to get on par. Hopefully that happens pretty soon. We make some adjustments in halftime, come out and make some things happen. Hopefully we can get that going, man. Hopefully we can make that happen. All right, so let's get some. Let's talk to the Who Dat family members in this thing. Hit the like button if you hadn't already hit it, family. Hit the subscribe button if you hadn't already subscribed as well. All right, yeah, we got 1 more drive, fam. We just need to make sure we make it happen right here. Willie says I can't stand Jerome. Okay. All right, Keelan says, yo, we can get Odell Beckham Jr. He has a 1-year deal with the Rams. Maybe he can come to the Saints. He had an opportunity to come here. The last time chose to go where he was. And he had a chance to come home. Now, they could bounce back to him. We'll see what kind of money he's talking. But, yeah, we'll see. All right. Valika says, we need a touchdown. All right. Thank you, Valika. Who that to you, Queen? All right. Much love to the rest of the family members here. As you can see, B. Will says Callaway is a good number 2. Thank you, B. Will. Alpha says Taysom hasn't thrown the TD in 9 quarters. I know, bro. Isn't that terrible? We have struggled so profusely offensively speaking. There have been a couple of games the Saints have not thrown. I want them to break this ugly streak of ineffective, dysfunctional football offensively speaking. Let's get a touchdown, fam. We need a touchdown. We need a touchdown. Pat Mohammed says, we can't, Q. I have no confidence in this offense. No, I mean, let's see. Anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I hear you on that. I'm so frustrated with it too, but let's see what they can do. Maybe they can do something, just something to kind of electrify us. All right, Miss TR Chief says Callaway's biggest issue is his lazy route running. That's a good analogy right there. Yeah, he needs to christen up or sharpen up his route running. And I think that he will eventually get a little bit better doing that. He'll work with guys like Michael Thomas, who are master route runners, to help him sharpen up those routes. He's a good young wide receiver. He just need to keep doing what he's doing. Keep improving on his game is what I mean. Taysom Hill with the Saints all the way backed up to the Saints 3-yard line. The Saints turn and hand the ball over to Kamara. Kamara goes nowhere because number 49, Louvu, who was supposed to be blocked by Jawan Johnson, gets in the backfield and stops Alvin Kamara. Jawan, what the hell, man? Jawan, what's up, bro? Louvu was your guy, and you let him get back there to make the stop on Kamara, bro. And when that happened, Coach Payton pulled him right off the field. Come on, man. 2nd and 11, man. Just the one-on-one things you got to execute. You got to beat the man in front of you. And Taysom Hill turns into a running back and runs into a lot. And look, Carolina, 4 people tackle him. The Saints have 0 things going offensively. Taysom Hill calls his own number on the play. Man, is that not one of the worst plays you can see him calling? And look what Carolina do. They eat him up like he was birthday cake.
Nothing. In fact, it's going to the left side, which means defensively they're getting pushed back. When that happens, your offensive line's getting their rear end kicked.
Now Carolina takes
the offensive line is pathetic. The garbage, man.
We could get the football back here, maybe get some points out of this.
And
Playing good defense. Remember at the start of the game,
trying to run into that's not had Coach Payton making calls and that on his Waffle House menu. But we've been knowing him, even Matt Millen saying the offensive line getting their ass kicked. That's nothing different. We've been seeing offensive line get hammered for the last several weeks with the Saints because they're providing no push. There's nothing going on. They're sorry. They're really sorry. It Taysom Hill back there. What you're going to do is going to be a give-up play. More than likely a give-up play. And Carolina sends the pressure. Taysom takes a shot downfield, and it's caught by Callaway again. So Callaway gets another grab as the Saints moving. So here we go. Saints get the deep toss there as they'll get opportunities downfield because Carolina don't believe Taysom Hill can beat them up the field. So here we go. 20-something seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap. Taysom Hill looking, throwing the ball upfield, and he finds who that's Jawan Johnson? No, that's LaJordan Humphrey. So he finds LaJordan Humphrey up the field there, right to midfield. Saints are running 2-minute offense. Maybe that was something that we've talked about, and he spikes the ball. The Saints have 1 timeout remaining. Taysom astutely spikes the ball to stop the clock. And we made mention about the lifeless Saints offense, but you see all of a sudden they catching fire right there. Perhaps maybe the 2-minute warning offense is what the Saints stagnant offense needed to get going. And that's something. Jump into the 2-minute. We say that before. They don't do it though. So not a bad play right here. The Saints have 2 positive passing plays up the field, and perhaps we can get close enough to try a field goal before halftime. What you think about that, family? All right, hit the like button, family. Over 500 of us in the building. Hit the like button for your boy and hit the like button for a Saints win. If you're not a member of the Sports Coma, hit the subscribe button too. As the Saints are at midfield with the ball here. Taysom in the shotgun. Kamara to his right. Wide receivers left and right. There's the snap. Carolina comes with the pressure. Taysom scrambles out the pocket, and Taysom just going to throw the ball out of bounds. Smart move by Taysom. Throws it out. Live to fight another day. So 3rd and 10 right now. Taysom doesn't take the sack. Does a smart thing by getting out of the pressure, and he does just that, and did a good job too because the pressure was coming. Just throw the damn thing away, Taysom. Good call. So here we go, 3rd and 10 right here. 9 of 14 for Taysom for 143 yards. A couple of big strikes there. Let's see what we got going on here. Can the Saints simply get the ball? They're going to have to get the ball out faster because the offensive line is so pathetic. There's the snap right there. And there's a toss out. And it's Callaway with the ball. And Callaway gets down the field with 20 seconds. Hurry up and spike the ball as the Saints make the throw. And timeout as the Saints burn their last timeout here. And this is the field goal kick. Coach Payton probably going to run out the field goal unit here to try to kick the ball. Kick the ball for a field goal here. Saints offensive line hold up. Now almost got hit with and the ball was behind him. Callaway made a really good grab on that play too. So it's 13 seconds remaining. Do you take a shot downfield if you're the Saints, or you just play for the points? I would just, you could take a shot if you want. I don't know. What do you think, family? Would you take a shot? We take a shot down here, and the Saints look like they're going to take a shot here. All right, here we go. There's Taysom in the shotgun. Wide receivers left and right. Carolina come with the pressure. Ball is out to LaJordan Humphrey, and LaJordan gets down, so they got to hurry up and get to the line to spike the ball. So Taysom hits him, and he spikes the ball with 2 seconds on the clock. So the Saints execute the 2-minute offense pretty decently and get the Saints special teams lined up for a field goal. So that gives us a bit. That was pretty decent on that drive. And LaJordan right there with the play, and he gets there and gets down, and the Saints get up there with enough time. And credit Taysom looking left and right to make sure his people were set before he spiked that ball. So, and of course, you see the Saints, this is a 46-yard field goal as Matt Meyer. And then you got a Carolina Panther guy jumps offside and gives the Saints some extra yardage to make it even better. So that'll work. And you see right here, the Saints kick the field goal here. And they help them out right there as the defensive back jumps offside. So that was a big help, man, for them to do that. From a 46er to the 41er makes it a lot better. And Carolina just helped the Saints out big time. That's gonna come back to haunt them. And Meyer kicks it right on through, and it's 10-6. It's 10-9 right now. We in halftime. So yeah, interesting, fam. So right now, Saints 10-9 right now. Man, let me tell you something, fam. We all right. We all right. And listen, the offense, that last offensive series, how y'all feel about that? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. That was actually pretty good. That was actually a pretty decent thing. That 2-minute offense. We talked about that before, that the Saints, when they're having issues, jump into the 2-minute offense, man, to kind of put some stank on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To put a little spice in that stew, as opposed to just eating bland food. Put a little spice on that stuff, so big ups. So the Saints were able to get down there, and the offense had some life, and that was really the only really positive series that we seen from the Saints this so far in the game, and it ended up with a field goal. It might have converted to a touchdown if they had more time. So perhaps we can go back to the 2-minute warning to help get things going. So good drive. Hopefully the Saints can build on that, man. Hopefully we can build on that. But anyway, let's get into some of the halftime statistics right now, fam. and good positive drive headed into this thing. Let's get some of them statistics up. All right. Tim says that was the first functional drive we had in almost 6 games. Isn't that terrible? But can we build on that? We need to build on that. Let's get into the halftime statistics right here, fam. Right now it's 10-9. Saints are, using the field goals to stay close. Credit to the special teams hitting the field goals. It's going to come down to it. Saints get an offensive touchdown. That would definitely help out. Right now, 10-7, Carolina leading in terms of the drives. I mean, the first downs 10-7. The Saints are 3-7 on third down, which is the same as what the Carolina Panthers are, and that's a positive. Total plays 31-28 in favor of Carolina. Total yards 137-154. The Saints have more yards right now. 5-5 with the total drops. Carolina averaging 4.4 per drive, and if you look out per play, then the Saints at 5.5 per play, so that's positive. And 2 rushes first down, that sort of thing, or 2 plays first down. You look at the passing statistics: 158 versus 69, advantage to black and gold here. The Saints have gotten to their quarterback 3 times. They've gotten to ours just 1, and the Saints right now really not doing too much of the running attack. They had 10 rushing attempts in the first half. Not much happening right there. But listen, expect this rushing. The Saints are -4 right now because they're running into a brick wall because they're running up against 8 and 9 man boxes, 7, 8, 9 man boxes. And that's difficult to get any traction that way. As Carolina is winning 68 yards rushing, they're able to move the ball 16 carries at 4.3 yards per rush. Saints have to make that adjustment, neutralize that. And on the other end, if the Saints can continue to positively impact, the offense by throwing the ball down the field, that'll force Carolina to make an adjustment by pulling people up off that line of scrimmage, which then allow the Saints to be able to then bring that running attack into it. So, it's about that pick your poison type science. Right now in the game, Carolina only has 1 penalty for 5 yards. The Saints have 3 in their building for 14 yards. 1 turnover in the game by Carolina, which was the fumble caused by P.J. Williams, recovered by Davenport. And as you can see right now, 17:07 is what Carolina is and what the Saints defense has been on the field for. And the possession for the Saints is 12:53. So positive insofar as this is -4. This is the first time I've seen this in a while, but it's understandable because the Saints are running up against a brick wall. And like I said, in order for that to change, the Saints will need to ultimately start hitting on more of those throws that you're seeing Taysom Hill, who finding his camaraderie with Marquez Callaway. Boy, and I tell you, if Callaway would have had some more, positive plays insofar as catches, those 2 catches that he dropped, I think that would have went a long way in helping the Saints go. So right now, a promising drive at the end of the second, at the start of the at the end of the first half, start of the second quarter is all right. Let's see if we can build on that. Let's get into the individual statistics. Let's get into the individual statistics right here. As you look and see Taysom Hill right now is 11 of 17 for 166, averaging almost 10 yards per throw. Positive. His rating is 96.7. Can he salvage the day? Looking pretty good. Only 1 sack for 8 yards that he's taken, remember, in the game. So his numbers are not bad. Let's continue to do that. Move the offense down the field because the offense is all Taysom Hill right now. It's all Taysom. Everything is Taysom right now, whether you realize that or not. 166 yards throwing the ball. The Saints rushing attack is not giving them anything right now, fam, to be honest with you. 10 carries, -4 yards in the game. And that's simply what it is right now. Callaway, 4 catches for 80 yards on 6 targets. He dropped 2 of them. Kamara, 4 catches for 56 yards off of 5 targets. LaJordan Humphreys had 2 catches for 26 yards. And Jawan Johnson, 1 catch for 4 yards in the game. Of course, Marcus Davenport was able to get the fumble recovery there. So big ups to Marcus Davenport. And Cam Jordan continued his stellar play over the last several weeks. Cam has 2 sacks more in this game, and that's 10 for the season, if my math is right, for Cam. And that's what is it? 100 and what is that? I'm gonna have to look at it again. but that's 2 more on top of what he's done. And 2, that's phenomenal, man. Listen, I got to give Cam credit and give Cam Jordan all the credit in the world. This is a phenomenal play from Cam since he came back from the Jets game. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you, fam. I mean, man, Cam Jordan has stepped up since the Jets contest and is just playing out of world. I think that's 10 for the season right now. He has 2 this game, and we still got some time left to go in the game. Remember, I think I said 3 or 4 sacks that the Saints were going to get, and they're going to have a couple of turnovers. We already got 1 turnover off of Darnold, and they're going to continue to tune it up on his ass. So, yeah, man, Cam Jordan having a hell of a back end of the season right here, man. Starting off slow, but picking up steam. He leads the team. He also has 5 total tackles with those 2 sacks and 2 tackles for loss. He has another QB hit. Quan Alexander has 5 tackles as well. Malcolm Jenkins, Demario Davis are followed behind Cam. And, of course, the other sack went to P.J. Williams, who also had the fumble, who forced the fumble. And, of course, you see other returns. Deontay Harris is averaging 31.5 yards per return on his kick returns coming back for the black and gold. Meyer is a perfect 3 for 3. So credit to Blake Gilligan and the special teams. Special teams and the defense continue to carry the day. We just need the offense to get going. Sam Darnold, 9 of 12 for 88 yards. He's cooled off in the second half. The Saints have flustered him and have hit him. And then, of course, you see Matt Rule is going through his rushing attack. He has 16 rushes right now through the game for 68 yards, averaging 4.3 yards per rush and 1 touchdown right there. So he's trying to get it through the rushing attack and let Darnold kind of fit in on the back of that thing. No, the Saints have to take that rushing attack away and put all the pressure on Darnold, as their top catcher of the ball is Amir Abdullah, 3 catches for 26 yards on 3 targets. Notice all the other weapons that Carolina has, the DJ Moores, 2 catches for 9 yards on 3 targets. Nothing happened right there. Terrence Marshall Jr., 1 catch for 8 yards. Nothing happened right there. Robbie Anderson, who's a big player for them, 1 catch on 1 target. So the Saints are doing a pretty good job of neutralizing the targets that Darnold was going through. So Matt Rule's using the rushing attack of Carolina to try to keep them on schedule. And of course, you look at their top people is Frankie Louvu, who's been doing a really good job. Louvu, the linebacker, has 7 tackles in the game for them, and the only sack coming against with Derek Brown, the big defensive lineman. Outside of that, nothing else shaking for them. And really, to be honest with you, Carolina, like I said, their offense is right now is being carried through the rushing attack. If the Saints neutralize, or when the Saints neutralize the rushing attack, that'll be able to set up a whole new situation, period. So hopefully we can make that happen for the black and gold moving forward. But right now, to be positive with you, I like what the defense and special teams doing, and I'm encouraged by that last drive the Saints seen. The Saints, what they did on that last drive for the black and gold, I'm encouraged that did that. And perhaps, like, that was a 2-minute offense, and usually that's the mindset going forward. It's like, okay, if you're in a 2-minute offense, right? If you're in a 2-minute offense, that help, going into the 2-minute offense helps the black and gold, or any team for that matter, who's struggling offensively, gain some ground. You know what I mean, family? It helps us gain a little ground there. So that hopefully we can get on schedule with that and make some stuff happen. That's all I want to see, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be able to see us get on schedule, and you just need 1 touchdown, to be honest with you, fam. 1, maybe 2. I want 2 touchdowns. I'm greedy with mine. I want 2 touchdowns. I want the Saints defense to produce 2 touchdowns, baby. Let's get it. All right, so give me a second, fam. Let me get the scores on the screen for the family members right there after the halftime report to see what's going on around the league for the family members that's interested in what's going on. The Saints 10-9 right now in halftime to the Carolina Panthers, encouraging. If the offense was on par, it wouldn't be as difficult, but it is all good. Let's go and look at some of the statistics in the NFL scoreboard and see what else is shaking right here. See the Chargers right now beating the Broncos in the third quarter, 8:59 remaining on the clock, 17-3. You see the Texans right now. We're up on the Niners right now in the middle of the third. You see the 49ers have gained ground. They're leading the Texans 10-7. Right now is Trey Lance, 13 of 18 for 162 and a touchdown. As you can see right there, the Houston Texans trailing right now. We need them to handle business with the 49ers, but that's not happening. Cardinals are beating the Cowboys 13-7 at halftime. You see the Saints score there. The Lions at halftime getting destroyed by the Seahawks 31-7. Falcons in early game got beat by the Bills 29-15. They were officially eliminated today. Falcons are eliminated. They fall to 7-9 as Buffalo climbed to 10-6. The Giants 4-12 lose to the Bears, who are 6-10 on the season. The Chiefs lose to the Bengals today, 34-31. A lot of people shocked by that, but the Bengals have a good offense, man. We should know a lot of those guys come from down here. All right, the Titans, of course, throttled and destroyed the Dolphins 34-3, and of course, they stopped their winning streak and all this old kind of good stuff right here. And the Saints should have did the same thing to them, but we got to get our offense together. The Raiders over the Colts 23-20. You see the Patriots destroyed the Jaguars 50-10. Would have loved to see Urban Meyer there to get destroyed by Bill Belichick. The Buccaneers beat the Jets barely 28-24 as they get their 12th win of the season. The Eagles, this one really hurt the Saints because really you wanted Washington to win, but the Eagles took care of business. They're now 9-7. They beat the Washington football team 20-16. The Rams handled business against the Ravens 20-19. Of course, a big matchup for the Who Dat Nation once this game is over with is to pay attention to what goes on with the Vikings, who you need the Packers to take care of business against the Vikings. So, yeah, right now, the game that a lot of people are looking at is the Texans and Niners game. And right now, Texans have the ball marching 10-7 right now as it stands right now for the game. Of course, the Saints, we're about to kick off and get back to the half of players. The Carolina Panthers is kicking the ball off here. And let's get back to our game right here. Give me just a second. I'll get it back on screen. And the Saints offense looked a lot positive. Can they continue the rhythm? That should have told Coach Payton, look, Coach, the offense kind of stagnant a bit. Let's kind of just jump into the 2-minute offense. Maybe that can sporadically kind of jolt us, give us the kind of push that we need right now to move forward. So let's get the screen back up on there. 10-9 as the Saints get going back out there. So Taysom Hill comes back out. Underneath center, you got a man. You got a big offensive lineman out there, extra with Kamara. The Saints run an extra lineman out there. And there's a play that go to a Kamara, and then a play gets whistled dead there. So the Saints add an extra offensive lineman in the game there. And Kamara goes to the right there and picks up a gain of yards there. Looked like about 4 or 5 yards picked up by Kamara on the play as he goes to the sideline. So, no, actually it was a gain of 3. So it's 2nd and 7 right there on the play as the Saints roll an extra big blocker out there to try to do something here. All right, here we go. Saints with the ball. 2nd and 7 from their 28. Taysom with the ball. The ball's out there. Marquez Callaway, who gets the first down. So a nice pitch and catch there for 7. Callaway makes another grab as Taysom Hill is saying, Callaway, you're going to be my guy. We're going to throw the ball to you. And let's see the Saints. If the Saints can just get off the schneid and get a touchdown, man, we'll beat this team. We just need a touchdown to separate, and the defense can take it from there. Seriously. 1 touchdown, Saints. Let's just get a score. Let's get a touchdown. Let's break that ugly streak. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints after the pitch and catch from Taysom to Marquez Callaway for the first down. The Saints now at their own, 36-yard line. There's the snap. Taysom rolling right and throws the ball to Callaway, and Callaway picks up another first down. No, they're going to stop. Look like they're going to stop him just short of the first down. So that Taysom rolls to the right. Callaway right there gets it and then runs right past his guy and gets close to the first down. Looked like he got it, but the referee walked up. Looked like he did him short there. But it's it's short. 2nd and 1 as Callaway runs off the field. All right, so got a little rhythm going here. All right, the fullbacks in the power I formation. Taysom Hill under center, wide receivers to the left. There's the run to give it to Prentice, the fullback. The fullback gets the first down and picks up 1 yard on the play. They give it to the fullback. All right, Prentice, the former Bronco fullback, he gets the carry right there, and he runs off the field. So the Saints trying to mix it up. We're getting a little rhythm here, offensively speaking, as the Saints offense looking like they're kind of picking up a little bit here. I see Quan Baker, number 88, on the sideline there. So we get the first down right there. So not bad. The Saints kind of off their rhythm, picking up from what happened with the first down, man. So we'll see how it all shakes. All right. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher Waterman. Oh, man. Thank you, Chris. All right. Christopher, you're great. Thank you, man. Taysom rolling around. And Taysom takes off with his feet and walks out. He picks up about 8 or 9 yards on the play. And the Saints offense is moving, fam. How about that? And let me give a special shout out to Christopher Waterman. Thank you, Christopher, who sent a super chat of $100. He says, New Year's land you up for Big Q and the Sports Cone. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate the super chat of $100 from Mr. Christopher Waterman. The Cash App. I'm getting mixed up sometimes. But thank you, Christopher. Much love to you, fam. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Much love to you. And happy New Year's to you and your family as well, my friend. Thank you. All right, so here we go, 10-9 right now, 2nd and 1 right here. Taysom calls his own number and squirts through and picks up the first down. Big play right there by Taysom. The Saints offense is driving, fam. Good rhythm from the last drive of the first half. The Saints are moving the ball. Let's go. We want to see the black and gold score a touchdown. Let's go. All right, Taysom listening in his helmet for the play. All right, and he walks up to the line of scrimmage here, and the Saints got some rhythm here. Let's go. Come on, we got some rhythm. Let's go. All right, here we go. Saints with the ball. They're in Carolina territory now. Taysom Hill is 13-19. He's every bit of all their offense. He's at third. Look, there's the play action. The pressure coming. Taysom throws the ball out, and it's caught by Harris. Deontay Harris-Harty makes the catch from Taysom Hill, who stands in the pocket. He gets popped, but Harris makes a really good grab on the side near the sideline. Now watch that right there, drives it and makes a really good catch right there. Gets right up. Oh yes, great catch by Deontay Harris-Harty. And Taysom takes a shot and the ball delivers. So very positive for the Saints. Taysom in the shotgun calls his own number, moves around, and he gets about maybe a yard or two, maybe 1 yard looks like on the play. Not much shaking on the play, but it's a positive right there as opposed to a negative. All right, so much love to the fam. Thank you, man, for being here. Once again, thanks Christopher Waterman for his Cash App. And big ups to the fam. Hit the like button for the win, fam. We got over 470 of us in the building. Please feel free to hit the like button for a win if you hadn't. Hit the subscribe button if you aren't a subscriber and join the coma. You see, we passionate over here. We love our squad. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go for the Saints right here from the Carolina 28-yard line. Taysom is looking. Taysom looking and just throws it in the ground right there. Nothing was happening right there. So it'll be 3rd and 8 right here for the black and gold. 3rd and 8. Now, nothing shaking on the play. All right, so, I mean, smart play, quarterbacking play right now from Taysom Hill. I can't be mad at Taysom, fam. Taysom doing a good job of not forcing the ball right there. And you can see the guys, wide receivers are covered up, and Taysom looked at it and said, no, let me just throw it in the ground. Good, smart play by Taysom Hill, man. I got to give it to him on that. 3rd and 8 for the black and gold and field goal range. Let's see if we can, 3rd and 7 on the 3rd down conversion. Taysom in the shotgun. There's the snap. Pressure coming right up the middle, and Taysom just throws it away, and a flag is down on the play. So they did pressure right up the center of the defense. The offensive line against the Saints, forcing Taysom to throw the ball. Is it a intentional grounding?
Push people down the field. You're going to use your speed. You have to use it across the field. It takes time to develop. It's just a different game down there.
They just threw another flag.
Illegal formation. Offense.
So it's illegal formation against the offense.
That penalty is declined. Intentional grounding. Offense. Number 7.
So the referees rolled out 2 plays against the Saints, and both of them against the Saints. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was an intentional grounding because there was nobody on that side he was throwing to. I mean, guys running clear through. Coach Payton rolling a special teams unit out.
Still trying to figure all this out.
So this is a big play right here. A promising offensive series ended poorly as the Carolina Panthers sent the pressure, and they're gonna send Matt Meyer out there to try to see if he can kick a field goal from 54 yards. I wouldn't do it, coach. I wouldn't do it, coach. Don't do it, coach. I wouldn't. I don't think his leg ain't that big. I don't think that man gonna make that field goal. I wouldn't do that, man. But coach runs him out. It's a 54-yard field goal. I wouldn't want to do that, coach. Peyton gonna ride with whatever the result is. 54-yard field goal. That's not a big leg kicker. Hope he gets it though. Let's see. 4th and 18 here. After the messed up the grounding play, and they still talking about it.
That's where the ball should be shy of the 40. See where they end up putting it. Well, let's welcome in Dean Blandino for the
Jerome Booger is one of the worst referees in the league, man. Be mispronouncing shit. Don't know where he is half the time. But let's see what happens here.
Okay. Well, now the crowd is growing restless.
Family, for those who listening, we try to still wait for these referees to figure out where they're gonna spot the damn ball at. They doing more talking than anything.
If you're a Panthers fan, you're like, hey, it's back here.
Well, and in a field goal of this distance, those few yards could be important. You see that rule with a challenge flag.
So we'll see.
And he tosses it out there.
Yeah, he's right.
And the booze continuing to rain down here at the Superdome in New Orleans.
And Matt Rule's got his challenge flag in his hand. The challenge with the referee, he gonna challenge the spot.
Can he challenge that? I think that's now the discussion. And it is reviewable if it is the spot of the foul.
Carolina is challenging the spot of the intentional ground.
There you go. See, this is why we have Dean Blandino. He told us all of this before it happened. Panthers challenge. We'll sort it all out in a moment. Time out.
Now you see why they part-time? Now you see why they part-time they deserve to be. Jerome Booger don't know nothing, man. Jerome Booger.
A lot of these are compact spots. It's not pretty.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We're still planning to head out around the third quarter.
Let's not talk about leaving before we're actually at the game.
This holiday season, your local Agri dealer is bringing
I tell you, man. Referees got it got it as they intentional grounding, and it was the spot. And then, of course, Matt Rule is deciding, challenging the spot of where it is, because this is a big play right here. Me personally, I'm just gonna be positive about it. Hopefully the man kicks it, but he's not known to have a big leg. But we'll see. He's been pretty damn good over the last several weeks. The special teams, we're leaning on them pretty heavily because our offense is struggling. Defense been doing a pretty decent job as well, more than decent. All right, so big ups to the family members in the building, man. Over 500 of us in the stream, 530 plus of us. Hit the like button for a win if you hadn't already hit the damn thing. All right, so I mean, this is pretty intriguing, to be honest with you, to see what happens with the referees. Right now, the Saints currently sitting at 10-9. A kick would give the Saints the lead for the first time in the matchup. So we'll see where it is. Now, they're saying it was supposed to be spotted at the 40-yard line. So, yeah, I know. You're right, Kevin. Matt is desperate. He knows that this kick could decide the game, because the offense, if you notice, Carolina offense is not doing as well as they were in the first few possessions of the game. The Saints, to a degree, have figured them out and they're starting to teeter off a bit. So the Saints offense, we need to put something together. Here we go. And the challenge to the referees, hopefully they figured it out.
So Matt Rule challenges, and they are going to change the spot, move it back to the 39, like Dean Blandino told us, spot foul. But Matt Rule was angry, said, "Why should I challenge that? You guys should have known that."
Yeah, he's right. The quarterback was making the pass from the 39-yard line. Therefore, it will be fourth down at the 39-yard line. Carolina is not charged with timeout.
So there you go.
He doesn't get the timeout, but he did have the one challenge. And so his point is, look, why do I have to throw the flag to get this right? He's right. You're right from the 39-yard line. And he does throw it at or beyond the line of scrimmage.
So they'll spot it around the 39. Here we go.
Right, and now the spotter's right.
So a little bit more of a challenging field goal. Instead, they bring on.
And Taysom had a guy wide open in the center of the field. He just threw it away. He had a guy, he had Juwan Johnson right there. So the Saints are just going to punt the ball. So here we go. Boy, that just takes so far, man. So the Saints punt the ball. And Blake Gillikin puts it up high. And they'll retrieve it right at the 6-yard line. So Carolina will get the ball at the 6-yard line. So Blake Gillikin puts them inside of the 10. And the defense comes out. Hopefully we can put some pressure on them to get the ball turned over. It's Cam Jordan doing his thing again.
Cam Jordan's a big part of anything this defense does for the last 11 years. It kind of reminds me of another Cam Hayward. I think they came out in the same draft, but they're same kind of player. They're still playing at the top of their game.
Right now, the Saints rush yards at 14 yards rushing in the game, man, running up against the brick wall. Here we go. Finally, after the situation with the referees, we got football again. Sam Darnold in the shotgun, wide receivers to the right and left, running back to his left at their own 6-yard line. I won't say it's at the 6 or 7-yard line. Running back then shifts to his right side. All right, there's a snap. They give it to the running back, and he gets eaten up right there by David Onyemata. He ran right into Onyemata's stomach. He ran right to David Onyemata gut, and you ain't going. And David Onyemata ate him like it was a pancake. He just went right on down. He went right on down to the ground, man. I'm telling you, man, that wasn't much. But a gain of 1 yard on the run by Carolina. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers now. 8:55 and counting down for them. Darnold in the shotgun with the running back to his right. Again, 3 wide receivers to the right. One then more goes from right to left in the motion to make 2 on that left side. The pressure comes. And Darnold, and there should be a penalty against one of their defenders for holding, but the referee is blind as Davenport was hooked and no call was made, but I could see it, but the referee standing right there, he couldn't see it. And watch Davenport. They're not going to show you Davenport was held on that play. And then you see Darnold just throws it out of bounds on the play. But look at that. But Davenport, they started it right when the hold didn't happen. And the guy just shovels it out of bounds. He just shovels it out of bounds. 3rd and 9 for Sam Darnold. Davenport was held like a dog, hooked on the play. Shotgun once again for them. Running back to his right, wide receivers to the left and right for Carolina. 3rd and 9. There's a snap. Saints come with the pressure. Ball out, and he's automatically wrapped up by Quan Alexander. Not much shaking on the play. Saints gave him nothing upfield. He tried to take something underneath, and it's 4th down now as the defense gets Carolina off. They have to punt all the way deep from their territory, which should place the Saints up around midfield and hopefully give the Saints an opportunity to score a touchdown as the Saints defense and special teams set up the offense for an opportunity to have a big-time short field. There's the punter all the way up in his own end zone on the play. There's the snap, and the ball's punted by him. It's going to really short punt. Deontay Harris comes up to make the play and gets ripped down on the play. So Harris gets taken down, but it's inside of their Carolina's territory, though, right around the 46-yard line, I want to say. So that is for the Saints, man. We'll pick up the ball at the 46-yard line. The blocking was not that good on that punt return. Hopefully Deontay Harris is okay. Deontay Harris Hardy is okay because he was kind of slow getting up off the field, man. Hopefully he's all right. All right. So big ups to the fam. Thank y'all for being here. For this one as we watching the Saints right here jostling with position. As you notice, allow me to make some observations, family. Number one, if you take a look at what's going on with the Carolina Panthers offense, not much is going on, period. That's number one. First observation. Second observation is the defense is stepping up, playing playing some really good football now. The special teams have punted Carolina all the way back. So it's up to the offense now for the New Orleans Saints to be able to work on that short field. One touchdown wins this game, fam. If we can beat them and get this one touchdown, I think the defense can suppress Carolina the rest of the way. Notice Sam Darnold, no action happening right there. Notice the Saints have made the adjustment. They've made the adjustment and neutralized the Carolina Panthers rushing attack. So that's why you don't see nothing going on, because Carolina can't keep their offense on schedule now, being that the Saints have removed them from running the football. And of course, Sam Darnold, they're putting the pressure on Sam Darnold to beat them while taking anything that he has upfield away from him, and he has to operate up front, throwing in the front close to him while the Saints pressure him. So hopefully this trend will continue, and I think it does. Hopefully the Saints offense can get on schedule, maybe kick into, just spontaneously jump into the 2-minute offense to kind of spur some rhythm here. We need some rhythm. We need a touchdown, 2 touchdowns to get it done, to stay ahead of this thing for real, fam. Let's hope they get it done. So here we go. Back to Phil. Hopefully the Saints can do it, man. That's what we really need, man. We need some help, man. We need some help on that offensive side. We got a short field right here. So hopefully we can be able to keep the thing going here. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see. Saints got it at good field goal position. I mean, not field position, period. The Saints are in good rhythm here. They just need to get the offense going here so we can be able to take advantage of the good field position that the special teams and defense for the Saints set up for the offense. Saints picking up the ball right at Carolina's 46-yard line, or 47-yard line, rather. Taysom Hill under center man in motion, which is Deontay Harris. They turn and hand the ball over to Alvin Kamara. And Kamara gets maybe 3 yards on the pickup right there. Not much shaking as Big Kelvin Throckmorton rolls on out the way. Boy, I tell you. All right, so not much shaking as Alvin Kamara ran, but at least this last drive is more yardage than the -4 the Saints had running the ball. And remember, all this is Taysom Hill. The bulk of the yardage that we've seen is all Taysom Hill, 197 yards passing at this point for Taysom Hill in the matchup. So they're now there's now 2nd and 7 now. They're at the Carolina's 46-yard line. Taysom hands it to Alvin Kamara again, and Kamara not much shaking on that play. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. Not much happening there. So, Coach Payton going back-to-back run plays on that thing. So not much shaking right there. The Saints not really offensive line-wise are not moving the pile at all. They're running into a brick wall. So it'll be 3rd and 6 now. What do Coach Payton do right now? You got to put the ball in there, Coach Payton. We got to do something here. All right, 3rd and 6 now for the Saints right now with the ball. All right, Taysom in the shotgun. And they're going to bring the house, you could tell. And then timeout because they wasn't even paying attention to the play clock. So Coach Payton calls a timeout to stop them from getting a 5-minute delay of game penalty, which would have been disastrous. So it's 3rd and 6 as they call the timeout. You got to pay attention to the play clock, Taysom. Look at Taysom's body language, man. Dude, you won't be a quarterback. This is your time to will your team to a win. You a quarterback. That's what you're telling us. Well, it's time for you to step up and make it happen, bro. We need a touchdown to seal the deal against Carolina to put them out of their misery. Let's make it happen. Come on, offense. Let's go offense. Ain't nothing happening on the field. They starting to pan to the crowd. Look at how the family members in the crowd looking, man. Like, give me something to cheer for. 3rd and 6. It's like watching a funeral. Come on, 3rd and 6 now. Let's get something going. Hopefully he don't call his own number on this play. Wide receivers line up to the right. There's a snap. And Taysom Hill has time to throw the ball. He's climbing, and the ball is out in an interception. I don't know where the hell Taysom Hill was throwing that goddamn ball at. Taysom Hill threw that ball to a Carolina Panther defensive back, threw it right to him. I don't know where he was throwing that football at. I mean, he threw it right to Carolina. Nothing out there. What was you doing? Threw the ball right to the Carolina man. I mean, damn. You know what? Taysom Hill need to come out the game and put Trevor Siemian or something, man. This ain't gonna work, man. That's uncalled for, man. And there's a Blake Gillikin punt, and they get it right to the 10. I mean, the Saints defense and special teams can't do no more for you than to set you up in the short field range. And then you mean to tell me you gonna turn and throw the damn ball to a defensive Callaway or whoever he was throwing to was to the left of the play. Why is he throwing it all the way over there? There's 3 defenders of Carolina there. Oh, god damn, man. How could Taysom Hill be so confused on some of these plays, man? I just don't understand. How could he be so confused on which way his wide receivers is cutting? How? How could you be so confused? How? How could you be so confused on which direction your wide receivers is turning? It's the same thing with Kamara. Same thing with Kamara, and Taysom Hill's excuse was during the press conference was, you see, Kamara cuts left and he cuts right. So what does that have to do with you putting the ball on him as opposed to at his feet or in the ground or behind him? I mean, my goodness. Dude, what's wrong with you? Communicate with your guys. Communication. That was really awful. That was a very awful read there for Taysom Hill. Very awful read for him to do that. Luckily the defensive back don't have any hands. He dropped that ball, man. But my God, man.
See the deboned duck and chicken, 2 layers of sausage, really good for your cholesterol. Absolutely. This is for you, Mr. Madden. Your legendary life and career.
My goodness. I mean, fam, you had 2 drives where you were. Oh, my goodness, man. My goodness. The basic stuff, man. Basic stuff. That's how offense is just, oh my goodness. Don't make any sense. Here we go. Carolina with the ball at their own 9-yard line. He turned and hand the ball over to Hubbard, and he bursts and then comes through Christian Ringo, comes through there and makes the tackle on Hubbard, and he's like 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe, yeah, he gets him 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage right there, maybe 3. As Ringo gets through, and the Saints defense once again makes a positive play. So it'll be 2nd and 12 now. Darnold in the shotgun running back to his right. Wide receivers bunched up to the right. And then he hands it to Hubbard again, and Hubbard gets ripped down by Caden Ellis on the play. And not much shaking there. He might got back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. As 3rd down and 10, maybe 11 or so, depending on where they spot the ball. As Sam Darnold, you can see he had no rhythm. They're not going to throw the ball with Darnold, man. But this could be a turnover for the Saints defense coming. Watch out. It might be a turnover, fam. 3rd and 10 now with Carolina. As the crowd woke up because of the Saints defense, the offense is, oh my goodness. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. He runs up to call out some plays. His shotgun, he's back there naked, nobody else. Well, he got a guy to his left there. And there is the snap at the Saints come true, and there's a little screenplay, but Davenport's there, and he misses them. But the Saints, that was a give-up play by Carolina. Their offense is not anything right now. The Saints just need to get them out of their misery. And we so stropping dysfunctional and back ass that we can't even score touchdowns. We can't do nothing. Offensively speaking, the defense and special teams are handling the business. And Big Davenport, dog, he went down like a ton of bricks trying to make the play. All right, this guy punting from the back ass of his end zone. And there's the punt right there. The ball is almost blocked right here. And Deontay Harris gets the ball and gets down at the 38-yard. How many times are we going to see the Saints get the ball inside of on Carolina's side of it? The last two drives, we've had the ball in Carolina territory and have not been able to produce anything. Not a field goal, not anything. I mean, my goodness, man. Taysom Hill don't know which direction his receivers are breaking in. He doesn't know. That's not good. All right. Sorry about that, fam. I was talking to the family. All right. So much love to y'all. Michael Nelson says, now y'all get ready for Carolina to start moving the ball only so much. Now, I mean, Carolina's on lock and key, bro. We said that. I said that was one of the observations I made. That they're like, thank you, preacher man, black preacher man, sports fan. Khalif says defense has to score touchdown for us to win. That's terrible. We don't need it. We need the offense to do it. We want the offense to carry their own weight. Isn't that crazy? All those years, the Saints offense carried the team because the defense wasn't there. Now it's in reverse. Isn't that crazy? Tim said, thank you, Tim. Says, just to point out, if this was Jameis, the game would be, yeah. Jameis would at least give you 2 touchdowns, bro. Come on now. Yeah, and you know, I know you pointing that out for people to remember in their collective. But listen, fam, this is not good. Listen, I got love for Taysom Hill. I love Taysom Hill. He's a ball of electricity, but he's not a quarterback. He's short and immediate passing stinks. And his understanding of the concepts of what they're supposed to do, which is supposed to be better because Taysom plays wide receiver when he's not playing quarterback. He's a pretty decent wide receiver and a tight end. So you would think with that knowledge of what routes to run at what time, he could be able to incorporate that into his psyche as a quarterback. That's why I'm just like so frustrated about Taysom's play. Dude, you play wide receiver for the Saints. You play tight end and running back. How do you not understand the plays that you are as a quarterback? You running them, you the guy. I just don't understand that. That's what got me kind of frustrated here. But here's Taysom Hill. I thought you were supposed to put that in there. That makes you a better player. All right, here we go at the 38-yard line. Taysom in the shotgun. There's the snap. He gives it to Elvin Kamara on the draw, and Kamara goes into a brick. Well, actually, Taysom Hill got the ball there and breaks. See, and Taysom makes plays on the run. I don't know what just happened to my broadcast. It just jumped on me. I got weird weather going on. I'm sorry, family. My little screen is broadcast is going all kind of ways. And Taysom gets pushed out by Robinson out of bounds. And the Saints, at least they're in field goal range, 2nd and 4 now for the black and gold in the game. And Taysom, if you could throw a touchdown, bro, you would beat the Carolina Panthers, bro. You would beat them. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. The Saints now at Carolina's 32-yard line. There's the snap. Pressure comes. Taysom climbs the pocket, and he's going to keep the ball, and he's running with his feet and falls down at the 17-yard line for Taysom Hill as he uses his feet to get inside of the 20. So Taysom using his feet on back-to-back plays to get the Saints deep down in Carolina territory. At least, if not anything, scoring a touchdown, at least we can eat some clock. He had Green in front of him and put a little shimmy move on him, and number 38 brung him down. So the Saints had him as he good blocking on that play as he was able to climb the pocket, but keep the ball. And big number 93 just kind of mowing along. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Saints at the 17. He's in the shotgun, handoff to Kamara. Kamara goes through a little bit and maybe a gain of 3 yards on the play. Not much going on. So it'll be 2nd down and maybe 7 or 8? It's 7. So 2nd and 7 for the black and gold. I want and I hear you, fam, and the family member saying, yeah, we need the Saints defense to score touchdown. I want the Saints offense to carry their own way, fam. Let's go to offense. Come on, please. Let's go. We got enough electricity. We got Elvin Kamara there on the offense, and we gotta get a touchdown here. We'll put Carolina out of their misery with a touchdown. Shotgun. Here we go. From their 15-yard line, Taysom gets the ball. Ball is thrown, and it's caught by Callaway. No, he drops it again. Callaway done dropped 3 passes, and that one was a little low, but he should have grabbed that ball, dude. What's up, Callaway? I mean, damn, bro. And Callaway's drops are not like the drops that Callaway's had today is like balls that weren't difficult balls to catch. You know, just you can't. It's just, man, damn, bro. It's frustrating. 3rd and 7 for the Saints after the drop. They got a bunch formation to the right. There's the snap. Pressure coming. Takes some steps and climbs, and he throws the ball a little high. And Juwan Johnson gets popped in the stomach, and that'll kill the drive. Ball was thrown high, and Juwan Johnson had to reach for it. And Taysom threw the ball too high, man. And then Juwan Johnson, you got to put that ball low down to him, man. And Juwan Johnson pissed off. The coach had to grab him and pull him on over here. Damn, I mean, this just the accuracy, man. Damn, dude, don't let Taysom heal. He pissed off because Taysom set a trap on him. The guy was coming, you know, and then of course and there go Meyer hits the field goal, puts the Saints ahead for the first time in the game. So we up by 2. Can't get a touchdown. We get field goals. God damn it, Saints offense. But Taysom Hill setting traps out there. And you seen Juwan Johnson went off the field. He was pissed off. Guy popped him in his stomach because Taysom throwing the ball way up in the air, put that ball low to him in his midsection where he can catch it, and maybe he can shake the guy off again. I mean, come on, bro. Once again, I'm thinking in my head, if you're Taysom Hill, you used to play wide receiver, tight end, running back. You know where you will want the quarterback to put the ball to you. So you would want to put the ball there. It's not like he doesn't have a concept or understanding of wide receiver, being that he plays it this year. So God damn. Man, damn, we out here watching Taysom Hill all over the place with the ball. Good grief, man. You know, this is tough to watch offensively speaking. The Saints were on Carolina's side of the field 3 straight times, and all we got out of that, the last 3 drives, was 3 points. That's not gonna cut it. Here we go. They're kicking back off to Carolina on the play. Man, oh my God, man, the offense is so bad. The quarterback's so inaccurate. People dropping the goddamn passes. Damn, man. I mean, play like you want to make the playoffs. I mean, damn. All right, we got 640 people. Hit the like button if you hadn't hit the like button. Hit the like button for a win. Hit the like button for a win, family. We need this one. We need this. All right, 1st and 10 for Carolina. They look like they're going to run a power wide formation. And they put a man in motion from right to left. It's Robbie Anderson. Darnold under center. He turns and hands the ball. Nope, it's a play action. The ball's out, and you got DJ Moore running around out there by basically free. How the hell is he running? Well, and Darnold takes a shot downfield, and they pick up and get it. Now you see a Debo covering him right there, and then he just cuts right on in. Debo just, what kind of shit was that, man? And you gotta stay up on this, man. That's their top key weapon. And he running free in the field. Come on, Debo. You gotta have better coverage than that. Moore touched his ass the first game. We gotta keep him under wraps. You can't let Moore get going this late. All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. After that gain, they're on 45-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun running back to his left. They got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. He rolls out to his right and looking to throw the ball. He just throws it out of bounds. They're trying to shrink the field for Sam Darnold. He just rolls out to his right, looking for a wide receiver, and threw it away because nothing was there. So he ran into it. Yeah, Demario Davis seen the whole play coming that time and was the one that disrupted it. So 2nd and 10 now from their own 45-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun once again, running back to his left, 3 wide receivers to the bottom, 1 tight end at the top of the screen for Carolina. Minute 14 on the play clock. There's a snap right there from Darnold. Looking, the ball's up. It's caught right there by Hubbard. He's dragged out of bounds by Juwan Johnson. Maybe Quan Alexander. Looked like maybe a gain of 4 or 5, and that'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Saints as he picked up 5 on the play there. Quan Alexander drags him out of bounds. Clock ticking there. 3rd and 5 as Sam Darnold walks up to the huddle for the Carolina Panthers. Saints defense have to take care of business. Offense is totally stagnant. Low IQ football going on at that side. The defense is playing on a high level right now. Darnold in the shotgun. You see DJ Moore in motion from right to left. There's the snap right there. Darnold looking. Saints pressure coming. And Darnold throws the ball out, and he's pushed out of bounds. And they're saying it's a catch from Terrace Marshall Jr. Good kid. That was a good play there, man. Adebo gets burned again. That's 2 plays. Adebo getting burned on by Terrace Marshall on that play, and the other one when he allowed the guy like the DJ Moore to set up the previous plays. So right now that'll be the end of the quarter, going into the 4th quarter. Saints barely ahead in this with 12-10 right now. Damn. And like I said, man, the offense, man, I've said this ad nauseum, but my goodness, man, my goodness, it's like it's totally repugnant and ugly, hideous and trifling what I'm watching from the Saints offense. And I'm speaking in terms of Taysom Hill's accuracy at times and his understanding of where the wide receivers going, which is so befuddling to me, being that this is the same man that plays the wide receiver position for this same offense. You should have a better understanding of which plays or which ways your wide receivers are running. And Callaway, you got to cut these drops out, dude. Taysom Hill is singling you out as his go-to receiver, and Marquez Callaway has got to show up and show out the rest of this game. The Saints offense has been letting the team down for several weeks now. They've been letting us down. They have not got in the end zone, and they need to have a ferociousness about ending this streak. You can't win football games if you can't score touchdowns. Field goals, kicking field goals is not going to do it. We got 4 freaking field goals today. Good thing our kicker is on point. At some point of time, the Saints offense has to get in the end zone to break this game open. This is ugly. This is ugly. And I'm not talking about my defensive specialty. I'm talking about the offense. This is terrible. Terrible. I don't understand this at all, man. I'm totally confused about Taysom Hill's inaccuracy and his understanding on what he's supposed to do as a quarterback. That is totally like crazy to me. It's almost like he 2 different people. Like when he a wide receiver, he can't I'm a wide receiver, I know what I'm doing, but when you turn into a quarterback, you can't bring over that knowledge. Dude, you play the position. You're supposed to have a better understanding than this. This is the crazy shit that really getting me kind of like in my head. What's wrong with you, man? You know, it's just doesn't make any sense. So we need field goals, and the defense is called upon right now to try to make another play right here. And let's make it happen, man. Hopefully Black and Gold can make it happen on this play and get it in there. So let's see what happens. Sam Darnold walking up to the line of scrimmage right now. It's 1st and 10. They're moving the ball. They're moving the ball in Saints territory at the Saints 42 of the yard line. Darnold under center, and there's a snap. It's a play action fake, and Darnold rips the ball out, and it's to Smith, the tight end, and he picks up about 8 or 9 yards on the play. So Ian Thomas picks up. Thomas. I said Smith. Ian Thomas picks up the makes the play. And look at Darnold with the throw, and he puts it right on him, man. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. Put it right on the man. So it's 2nd and 1 right now for Carolina. Nice throw by Darnold to Ian Thomas. And Darnold in the shotgun with his running back to his left. What do you think this is going to be? Watch it be a draw. Yep, and it's a draw play to the fullback to the running back, and he gets the first down. So gives him a new set of downs and puts him in field goal range. So, but you still got a full fourth quarter clock here in the game as the Saints continue to do what they do here. So let's see what goes on here. 1st and 10 on a new set of drives, set of plays for the Saints. Saints defense being called upon big time here, man. All right, here we go. And there's Sam Darnold on the center again. Got wide receivers to the right and left. You got a running back behind him. Robbie Anderson goes in motion from left to right. And it's a handoff to the running back, and he gets rustled down behind the line of scrimmage on the play. Not much shaking on that play, so to be 2nd down. Looked like he might have lost a yard on the play. Yeah, it wasn't much going on right there. And that was a block in the back by Thomas. He blocked the guy in the back. The referees didn't see that play. Very rarely do they see when the Saints get messed over. They don't see that. Shotgun, wide receivers to the right and left. Sam Darnold back there naked by himself. So the Saints look like they're showing all-out pressure here. 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Saints come with the pressure. Darnold whips the ball out, and the ball is knocked away from DJ Moore, who was being covered by Demario Davis, man. Demario, that was a big-time mismatch, but Demario Davis is on the play to knock it away. Big ups to Demario Davis on that play. That could have been bad. Watch, Demario's covering DJ Moore, and Demario right there to poke that ball out of there. Man, boy, look at that. Demario pokes that ball out of there. That could have been bad. 3rd and 11 now as Sam Darnold in the shotgun. He got his running back to his left, wide receivers to the left and right of the formation. The pressure comes, and Darnold's out, and the ball to Robbie Anderson, and Anderson's wrestled down by Laddie Daddy. Marshawn Lattimore wrestles him down, and it'll be 4th down. And, of course, Carolina's still in field goal range. So let's see what the Panthers, if the Saints could do something about that. And he gets fine Robbie Anderson. He turns, and Lattimore's right on him, man. And Laddie Daddy wrestles him down. And good play by Laddie Daddy to rip him up. But if Laddie would have missed him, Demario was there. Field goal attempt right here from 47 yards. Can Carolina get it? And they put it up, and they missed it. It's wide right, and that'll keep the Saints in position 12-10. The offense gets the ball back. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that man's name. The Panthers kicker missed the ball. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that man's name. And he kicks it right of the goalpost. The Saints still in control. Let's see the offense get there and make something happen, man. Offense need 1 touchdown. Come on, bro. Everybody handling their business but you. Sofa King, thank you for your super chat. My friend said, Big Q, what did we do to deserve this? I'm reading that super chat a little late, my friend, but listen, we're gonna win this one, fam. The Saints just need to score. We just need to get there and score a touchdown. And man, I'm telling you, this offense, man. And I've said in the previous streams, the people ask me, well, Q, what's the answer? What do they do? Well, right now, they're not going to bring in a new quarterback that's going to help them learn the system. They got to use what they have, which is unfortunately Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian. What gives you a best chance to succeed? Well, you're going to have to mix the two, you know, and that's my philosophy is like Trevor Siemian is a smart quarterback and a better passer than Taysom Hill is. You're going to have to mix the two to give you the results you need. And then at least that way you can use Taysom as a weapon in the offense with Trevor in there. You mix them in. You see what I'm saying? But Taysom Hill simply is just not accurate enough to operate the offense consistently. I mean, you can see he having difficulties understanding which way the receivers are breaking. And that's really befuddling to me, fam. I'm sorry. Brother Prime, thank you. He says, keep it 100. No next year with Jameis Super Bowl. Yeah, and like I hear you with the next year, fam. I'm just trying to get this today. We need this today to stay alive. We still got it. We're not gonna surrender it. Right now, the Saints have an opportunity with a win to stay in position. Playoffs is our formation, is our foundation. We're a winning organization. That's why we do what we do. So we got to be able, at the same time, to be able to just sink in and get the win. Tim, thank you, fam. Says one TD, just one. That's all we need to put the Carolina Panthers out of their misery. Thank y'all for y'all super chats, fam. Thank you. All right, Rush Hour says, Big Q, we have been having all kinds of opportunities to be up by 30 points. Where's the points? The points is the Saints are yeah, there you go, Ken. Staying alive. That's what it is. That's what we have. It's just one touchdown is all we need. And I was telling the family, I ain't asking the Saints offense to score 25 points or 28 points per contest. I'm simply saying that I want our team to be able to put up 13 points a game, offensively speaking, should be good enough with the Saints offense, with the defense. Now, Taysom Hill toss pass to Kamara, and boy, the Carolina Panthers come, and they stopped all of that on the toss. Nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. And a lot of time left in the game, man, to be honest with you. It's still a lot of time. So the Saints, and you look at Taysom Hill's body language, does it look like a confident quarterback? I mean, seriously, dude. It don't. His body language is not very inspiring to me. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a person that pay attention to such things. 2nd and 11, the Saints lose a yard on the toss play. Nothing shaking. All right, and Taysom, you better be paying attention to the play clock because it's at 5 seconds. Taysom in the shotgun right now. There's the snap. Pressure coming. And the ball is out. It's caught this time by, who is that? Deontay Harris-Harty, who makes the catch after Taysom took a shot. And it's about 2. He needs about 2 yards on the play. Taysom don't look right, man. He took a shot right there, and he does his body language. He look a little wobbly to me. Taysom took a shot on that play. And he got up looking real strange, man. I don't know. We'll see. I guess, I don't know. He kind of looked strange when he got out. 3rd and 2 after the Deontay Harris catch. Saints in the power wide formation. Deontay in motion from right to left, and the Saints play action there. The ball's to the fullback, and he gets the first down on the play action there. There you go. As Adam Prentice picks up the first down. Saints near midfield now. So, like I said, a touchdown does it. One touchdown, we win the game, fam. You heard the man. He said 11 quarters without a touchdown. We got to get we got to get a touchdown, fam. That's too long of a streak for us not to score offensive touchdown. Saints have 13 first downs. Taysom in the shotgun. He handed it to Alvin Kamara. Kamara running right up the center of the defense, and Alvin Kamara still on his feet. And he gets all the way down and deep into Carolina territory as Alvin Kamara he sprints free. And Kamara, one of them sneaky players, where sooner or later you keep giving it to him, he's going to break one on you. And he broke a tackle. He got one right, broke a tackle right there, broke another tackle there, broke another tackle, and then he lost his footing. He was basically turning down. And he lost a tackle, broke a tackle there, and it was running down. Big run by Alvin Kamara on the play. 11 carries for 35 yards, gets down to the 21-yard line. Taysom calls his own number. And Taysom on his feet, and he runs down and gets almost the entire first down in 1 yard shy on the play as the Saints then switch to the running mode to get things going as the offense looking to do something. Taysom using them fingers saying, let's keep it going here. 2nd down now. 2nd and 1 as Taysom calls his own number. And Kelvin Throckmorton did a good job opening that block, and he was able to get to the next level of the play. See, on the pull, Throckmorton, I got to give him credit. On the pull, Throckmorton came out and took out the defender so he can spring Taysom to the next level. And there's Taysom in the shotgun right there. Alvin Kamara is next to him. They give it to Kamara. He dances around a little bit, and AK-41 not much shaking as he's not going to pick up the first down. So he'll be shy. I don't see much of a gain on the play for him. So 2 positive plays, nothing shaking. It'll be 3rd and 1. Looked like he might even lost a yard on the play. No, they're going to say it's 3rd and 1. There's Coach Payton with the Waffle House menu trying to see what he wants. Come on, Saints. We need this new stack of downs right here, fam. All right, here the Saints go. 3rd and 1. Taysom under center. Troutman in motion to the right side. Kamara back there by himself. There's the play action to Kamara. He finds Kamara, and he goes in for the score. And the Saints break the streak of not scoring a touchdown. And I don't know how many goddamn drives, but it's a touchdown finally for the black and gold. Man, finally, we got the touchdown. There we go. So the play action 2L for Kamara, then back to Kamara, and he just walks into the end zone. You ain't gonna find him more easier than that. And it's the Saints got it, and then of course, and he misses the. You got to be kidding! You got to be kidding! Why they do this? Why, dude? You hit the field. Why do they do this to us? Why? Why are you doing this? What's wrong? Oh my goodness. But you know what? It's all right, man. Damn it. I'm just happy we got the score, man. Big ups to the fam, man. Saints up 18-10, man. Why are you doing this to us? Oh my goodness. All right, man. Damn. All right. Thank you, Brother Crusher. Said, must have heard me say I do something strange. Oh, man. He channeling his inner Mike Epps. All right. Thank you, Brother Crusher. Much love, man. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Wiggler. Of course, a Miss PAT. They just can't let us have it all. You know what I'm saying? We finally get the touchdown, and then the man missed the extra point on the touchdown. And it was how many drives? Y'all put it in the chat, fam. How many drives we got? We finally got a touchdown. I'm just happy. Matter of fact, we finally got a touchdown. But the reality is this should be good enough for the Saints. Saints defense been playing well enough against Carolina. I think they'll keep Carolina out of the end zone, and we should be fine. So, man, I'm just happy for that, man. Yeah, it was a lot. I know I am aviation. There's too many of them. I know, fam. I feel you on that. All right, Tim said, even then the scorekeeper was so excited, he still gave us a point. Yeah, I know. It's like, they're not going to miss this after this. And then, of course, it's crazy because I wasn't anticipating it because Meyer's been so good. He's responsible for all of your kicks. He hit all of the field goals over the last several games. He's been perfect. And then extra point, doink. It's just what it is, fam. But thank you, Tim. Appreciate you. Super chat, fam. Appreciate you. Yeah, they said Club Saint is lit. Yeah, they're gonna be lit today, bro. They're gonna be up in there lit, man. Kai says, when is it, Kai? Kai says first touchdown in 11 quarters. Good grief, man. 11 quarters. That's 1 quarter shy of 3 games. That's almost 3 games worth of quarters that the Saints didn't score offensive touchdown. That is crazy. I'm glad it's over, fam. I'm glad it's over. For the family members in the building, please hit the like button if you hadn't hit it. There's over 700, well over 700 of us in the building, baby, watching the Saints getting ready to put the Carolina Panthers out of their misery. All right, there's the kick out the back of the end zone. 7:49 on the clock right now in the game. Man, right now, 22-14, Arizona over Dallas right now. I'm going to have to take a look at the NFL scores to see what's going on. Well, some of them other games. So here we go. From the 25-yard line for Carolina's own 25, Darnold on the center, wide receivers to the right, play action. And Darnold right there almost gets sacked, and he gets out of 2 quarterback attempts to describe. Boy, he must have put bacon grease on his jersey, boy. He was so slippery. You couldn't even get a hand on that dude. Sam Darnold rubbed bacon grease on his jersey. He was so slippery the Saints couldn't even get to him. he put bacon grease. He lathered up with bacon grease because the Saints, boy, they were sliding off of him, man. They couldn't do a damn thing with that. Like, this guy slippery as hell, man. He got bacon grease on his jersey or something. All right, here we go on the shotgun. Sam Darnold again. His running back is to his right. They got a bunch formation to the right. Then the man goes in motion from right to left and joins his other receiver on the left side of the formation. There's the snap. Saints come with pressure for 4. The ball is out, and DJ Moore dropped the ball because he's seen the pain coming. He had to adjust to the ball, and he dropped it because the pain was coming from Adebo. Adebo lowered the boom, and he's seen it coming. Adebo was coming with the pain. He was like, oh, no, let me get on back on here and make a business decision. Yeah, he's seen that pain coming in. He's seen the pain coming. All right, 3rd and 11 for the black and gold, baby. Let's make it snap. Let's make it pop, baby. All right, here we go on the play. Saints crowd is up into it now, 3rd and 11. Darnold in the shotgun, running back to his left, wide receivers to the left and right. There's the snap. Saints come with the pressure. And Cam Jordan right there makes the hit along with Quan Alexander to get Darnold off the field in the Carolina Panthers. As Cam Jordan having a late season resurgence, baby. And this is for all. What about, let me point out to you guys, keep it real. All you guys out there that was saying, Cam, you need to get rid of Cam, and how you feel now, how you like me now. Look at Cam playing. Man, Cam having a special back end of his season, man. 3 sacks by Cam, boy. Man, Cam, 11 sacks on the year for Cam Jordan. How you like him now? Come on with it. All them people out there saying, Q, we need to get rid of Cam. You ain't doing nothing. I say, bro, listen, bro. Cam is an Iron Man, bro. 175 games. You gonna put Cam in the street? He ain't doing nothing. He costs me much money. How you feel about him right now? You know who you are. I ain't gonna spotlight you, but you know who you are. All right, so 18-10 right now, 6:17 on the clock. Cam with 3 sacks in the game, man. Big day for Cam. Taysom Hill with the ball looking, then Taysom gets taking too long with the ball, and he holding the damn ball too long, and Taysom take a sack, but at least he held on to the ball, no turnover. Yep, and just nobody's seen him coming, including the quarterback. He came right blindside and got in there, and that's not good right there. At least he ain't caused turnover. He lost 7 yards on that play. So, yeah, Taysom takes it, but at least he holds on to the ball. Saints in the shotgun. Taysom Hill in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. This should be a running play for Coach Payton to keep the clock going. There it is, a draw play to Kamara, and he goes nowhere. He get ate up by the Carolina Panthers defensive line. Saints offensive line going backwards. That drive started off bad. 3rd and 20 now. The Saints going backwards. I just want us to be able to. I don't want to put my defense back out there after they just showed up Carolina. Come on, offense. And it's going to probably be a draw play to put the defense, but the offensive, it's just what it is. 3rd and 20 now. Shotgun. Wide receivers to the right and left. The Saints are going to throw the ball. Taysom keeps the ball and gets repped down. Nothing going on. Nothing happening. Saints went backwards that entire drive, and they didn't do nothing. I would, I'm just a mean coach, I guess. I'm a mean ass coach because I wouldn't even let some of them hold on. You going to your locker? Yeah, coach, I'm going to get the that's all right. Your shit will be in the trash bag outside the facility. You can pick your stuff up and go from there. I mean, I'm sorry, I'll be a mean coach because, you practice all this time. You're supposed to know who you're blocking. And some of these Saints offensive linemen, they are pitiful, man. They can't move. They can't. Whatever. And there's the punt by Blake Gillikin, another boomer. and he puts them all the way inside of the, put them back by the 20-yard line. Looked like maybe the 23 or whatever. But I don't like it. They put the Saints defense back out there on the field again. They just got off the field. Saints offense can't even give them a few minutes to breathe, man. Went backwards every play of the drive. I would be a mean coach. I'm sorry. I like you listen, dude. You no, you can't play like that here. All right, here we go. Four, a lot of time left in the game. 4 minutes and 6 seconds. 1st and 10 for Carolina from their own 23-yard line. Of Darnold in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left. He's going to toss it to the running back, and the Saints defense have completely got them covered up. There is no more running of the ball if you're the Carolina Panthers. The Saints have neutralized whatever you thought you was going to do, that you was doing in the first half of the game. That is completely neutralized. You're not doing anything. So once again, Sam Darnold in the shotgun, bunch formation. Look like the same damn play. They about to run again. And basically they do the same thing. It's the same play. And he got traction on the play. Saints probably was like, man, are they running the same play? Yes, they did. They ran the same damn play back to back on the Saints, and the second time it worked. That was the same play. And no block in the back. Looked like a block in the back by Carolina defender. I mean offensive lineman, but they didn't call it. 3rd and 1 for the Saints. Ran the same damn play on the Saints. All right, here we go. Darnold, 3rd and 1, and they're gonna give it to the running back, and he jumps and picks up the first down. So clock is ticking down, fam. 2 and some change getting down there. Carolina is they're eating up a lot of clock on the drive, to be honest with you, man. You better not listen to that fool talking about you can take their time. You better hear it. All right, so it's shotgun. Sam Darnold on the 1st and 10. They're at their own 34, I want to say 34-yard line. Pressure coming. And that should be holding on Carolina. No call made. No flags down. Carolina offensive line is holding the hell out the Saints defenders, especially whoever's guarding Davenport. I'm getting tired of seeing Davenport constantly hold, and the rotten, garbage, blind ass Stevie Wonder referees are not even making the calls, man. I mean, they are holding the hell out of the Saints defensive linemen. I mean, I'm so sick of them bastards with that, man. Davenport is getting held ridiculously. I mean, he beat the guy, and the guy grabbing Davenport from behind, and the referee's still not making a call. I mean, it's just pathetic, man. Jerome Booger is a dumb bastard. I mean, he's one of the worst referees besides him and Ed Hockley's dumbass son. These referees are a joke, and that's why I don't advocate for referees to have full-time jobs. They just trash. I'm seeing it from the field. They're standing there looking at the guy holding the guy, and you're not going to throw the flag? I mean, they've been doing that to the Saints defensive linemen this whole game, holding them, grabbing them, and it's obvious holding, and the referees are blind to it. Tired of seeing them hold. Davenport got hooked to the ground by one of their people, and there was no call. I'm like, man, damn, what we got to do? That dumbass Jerome Booger, man. Boy, he a dumbass, man. Anyway, much love to the family members in here, man. Appreciate you joining. Please pardon my Swahili. Much love to the family. My Polynesian. Much love to the fam. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy New Year's to each and every last 800 people that's viewing the stream right now. Much love to you, and Happy New Year's to all of you guys out there. I hope you have a fantastic year starting it off, and I hope you get whatever you desire or want from this year, and may great things start from this year and moving forward for you and yours. In this matchup, the Saints currently right now up 18-10. The Carolina Panthers offense, for the most part, has been neutralized except for the drop that just occurred where the running back was able to get a few yards there. 2 minutes remain on the clock right now in the fourth quarter. Cam Jordan, the Saints defense is stepping up. Cam has 3 sacks in the game. Right now, the Saints were finally able to break almost 3 games worth of ineptitude from their offense and get a touchdown for the offensive touchdown for the first time in almost 3 games? It's crazy, but I'm so proud of the offense for at least doing that. So you need one score. The Saints offense got them that. They didn't make the extra point, but we can't ask for everything, right? But the defense is looking good. They're dancing, they're happy. And right now, it's all on the defense to stop the Carolina Panthers here. And let's see what our defense can do. You can see Chauncey Gardner-Johnson having a little fun out there as he's been, and DeMario and Quan Alexander are gourding the crowd to get loud. Thank you, Crusher. Yeah. Booger's dumb, man. I don't like him. All right, here we go from their own 40-yard line. Carolina man in motion, which is DJ Moore from left to right. He's in the Darnold's in the shotgun, and there's the ball out. Boom, and he's shy of the first down by 1 yard as Ian, what's his name? Thomas makes the grab there, and it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Carolina Panthers. Adebo on the stop. So the clock is ticking. Carolina do have 3 timeouts. Darnold's under center. It might be a QB sneak, and it will be, and he does get it. So they'll get the first down. So it's a turnover's coming, fam. I just feel it in my bones. A turnover is coming. All right, Darnold's in the shotgun, wide receivers to the left, one to the right, running back to his right. Darnold, there's the snap. Saints come with the pressure, and they get him and wrap him up, and he goes down. And it's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the play, gets him, and that hurts the hell out of what they're doing right there. And they got 3 timeouts. Why haven't they called the timeout yet? And they let 4 seconds tick off the clock before Matt Rule decided to call the timeout. And Darnold, and it's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, came through with the play, and that's what I'm talking about. And I ain't even a Carolina Panther person, but I'm like, man, what are you doing? Dude, you going to call? He just sacked that man. You let 5 seconds tick off that clock. You got 3 timeouts. Why you ain't burn one? Then they say, oh, yeah, you're right, Q. And they called the timeout. Right now, 2nd and 19 right now. 1:11 on the play clock is Matt Rule. That man don't know what he's doing, fam. I'm going to be honest with you, man. He don't know what the hell he's doing. I hope they fire that guy. PNP podcast. Much love to you guys, man. Rule don't deserve to be the head coach of y'all squad, to be honest with you, bro. He a flim-flammer. He BS'd his way into that job, man. Hopefully they find a guy that deserves the job, that knows what he's doing. They got some type of NFL pedigree in them. Anyway, back to the game. 2nd and 19 right now. 1:09 on the play clock. 11. It looked like you got Darnold in the shotgun. Wide receivers to the left and one to the right. He lifts his leg, waiting for the snap. Saints showing pressure. And there's the blitz coming. And the ball's out, and it's knocked away. The ball was thrown badly toward DJ Moore. And it's 3rd and 19 in the play. The pressure came to Sam Darnold, and he threw a terrible pass that was away from DJ Moore on the play. Watch the pass. Look at this. Look at this. And the Saints ran into each other. That should have been an interception. Looked like they ran into each other. Yeah, that would have been an interception. JT Gray ran into the Debo. That should have been a pick, but it's all right. All right, 3rd and 19 on the play. Wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Running back to his right. He's in the shotgun. Snap. Saints come with the pressure. He's hit again as the ball is out, and that's look like it's going to be a flag came out before the catch was made by DJ Moore. And they might call a roughing the pass. It's going to be something for Carolina. See? And it was, he did get his hands up there. He did get his hands up there too. Hands to the face. A penalty on a play like that, but I can't be wrong at that dumbass bastard Booger, because the reality is that was actually the right call because he did have hands to his face. Debo got his hands up there. Big penalty right there. Keeps Carolina alive, man. You can't do that. 1 minute left. They got 2 timeouts. I think that penalty puts them in Saint territory. Let's see where it fielded them at. It's a 15-yard penalty. So it does put them at what, midfield now? No, they're still at their own 40. Okay, so shotgun, wide receivers left and right, Darnold and shotgun. There's the snap. Saints come with the pressure. They get him again. Who is it? It's Cam Jordan again. Killer Cam Jordan with another sack in the game. Cam is doing it big, man. Killer Cam on the play puts him down in the ground, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Cam the man. Killer Cam the man with another sack in the game. Man, he must thank these people, the Atlanta Falcons back here, man. Look at Cam, went right in there. He beat the guy and gets him down on the ground, baby. Cam said, I got him. I got you, baby. Baby, I think you mad. I'm mad. I think you mad at icy hot, baby. That's what I think. You mad at icy hot in that Sam Darnold uniform, ain't you? That's what it is. Cam is doing his thing. Saints defense on the play. Big sack by Cam. 2nd and 20 as Cam put him on the ground, baby. Ant-Man, thank you, fam. He says, call them Cam haters out. I've been calling them out. They real quiet right now. They quiet. I ain't gonna single them out because that's wrong. But you know who y'all that was hating on Cam. Y'all need to apologize for that. All right, here we go. Darnold in the shotgun. Wide receivers to the left and the right by itself. Saints come with the pressure. And he gets hit, blown up. Interception! Ball picked off by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. And he goes down, and boy, Sam Darnold got blew up on the play. They knocked the piss out of Sam Darnold and gave Carolina a love tap at the end of the game as the Saints celebrate in the back of the end zone playing Xbox. There you go, fam. That's what I'm talking about. Black and gold gets it done. Now look, Chauncey sits on the route right there, bam, and gets the pick. He had a little delay for a second. I don't think he's like, man, did I really get this? And boom, you see Darnold took a hell of a shot right there. And I told you all, I feel the turnover coming on. Didn't I tell y'all that? And then there it is. They just the victory formation. The Saints get it. And the Saints defense cut them out. They get it going and put them down. The Saints make it happen, baby. B. Thomas says, got Darnold seeing ghosts again out there. Thank you, Brother Thomas. Appreciate you. Cam set it up, and then the pressure came as Matt Rule needs to get sent on up out of there. He needs to get sent packing, man. Y'all made a mistake hiring that dude. You don't know what he's doing. Saints defense, that is going to do it. The final is the black and gold. Close the door on the Carolina Panthers and improve back to 8-8 and keeps everything. All right. All right. Cancel 911. That's right. We don't need the oxygen machines today, man. We don't need them today, fam. We was all right. Who that to the family? We get the win, fam. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Cam the man Jordan as the defense, the Saints make it happen in this one, man. So positives. The offense finally was able to get on par and make what needed to happen in terms of the offense. Saints get it, man. Get the victory, family. In this one, man. Boy, that was a hell of a game. It was kind of boring. And like my children say, cap early. But later on, it started to pick up steams. It became very eventful at the back end of the game. So hit the like button, family, if you hadn't hit the like button. And we appreciate all those that did, baby. Big win for the old black and gold in this one, fam, as they take care of business in the matchup and take care of business indeed. So with that being said, let's get ready for the final stats for tonight's action right here. Let's go over the team statistics right here as the black and gold handled the business. I hear you on that, Brother Jerry. Yeah, Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers up out of here. All right, final stats, family, for the game here. As you can see, 18-10, the Saints take care of business against Carolina. They split with them on the season. They go down in this joint. The Saints go to 8-8. Man, it was a good performance by Cam Jordan, the Saints defense and special teams. Couldn't have done it without their contributions. The offense was finally able to score a touchdown off a pass, no doubt. 16-15 first downs. Carolina, that's about all they won. And, of course, you look at the third down efficiencies, 15 of 13 for the Saints versus 16 of 14 by Carolina. 59 plays by Carolina versus 58 for the black and gold. The Saints had almost 300 yards of offense today versus 178 by the Carolina Panthers. Total drives 10 to 11 advantage Saints. The Saints averaged 5 yards per play. You know what I like to say, my old saying is 2 rushes first down. Carolina's, it was 4 something. It dropped all the way down to 3. As you can see, if you look up here, you can see the Saints nuked them for the 2 quarters, goose eggs for the 3rd and 4th, as opposed to 10 points Carolina scored in the 1st and 2nd. Saints defense closed them and shut them down in the 2nd half, made the adjustments and neutralized them. Carolina could not put up anything offense in the 3rd or 4th quarter. So passing statistics, 207 yards throwing the ball versus 90 yards. The people didn't even reach 100 yards passing against the Saints defense today. 7 sacks given up by the Carolina Panthers offensive line in the matchup. The Saints only 2, but man, what a hell of a performance by the Saints defense. Rushing attack, they had 88 yards on the game as the Saints neutralized them. They had like 60 something at halftime, I won't say. So they really didn't gain that much in the 2nd half. The Saints were -4 running the ball at half, and now they went 73 yards and picked up production on 28 rushing attempts, averaged 2.6 versus 3.4 by Carolina. Red zone, Saints were in the red zone 3 times, 1 of 3, enough to get it done. You look at the penalties, Carolina was so immaculate in their play today that only Booger dumbass and his staff only seen them worthy of hit them with 1 penalty, despite all that holding they was doing. Carolina 1 penalty for 5 yards, and your team had 5 penalties for 33 yards. Huh? Where's that home cooking? Kitchen is closed for you, baby. Turnovers, you see 2 of them by the Carolina Panthers. They had a fumble loss, and of course the interception by Sam Darnold on the back end of the game. And their time of possession was 30 minutes and 31 seconds. That's also how long your defense was out there. But still, our defense is getting used to that sort of thing. Playing half of the 60-minute game, Saints defense still stepped up and did what they had to do in the matchup. 29-29 for the Saints time of possession there. Very close in the game. So, like I said, man, it's just been a very interesting game. Early on, not so much. It really fired up later on in the contest to see how black and gold turn it on and make it happen. Let's look at the individual statistics here of the Saints 18-10 win. Taysom Hill finished 17-28 in the game. He had 222 yards, 8 yards per catch, 1 touchdown. If you look at the statistics, you say, man, well, Taysom Hill had a pretty good game statistically. He did what he was supposed to do. He could have had 3 touchdowns in his performance. He has to clean up the accuracy. He got to get better with his communication. Also, Marquez Callaway had some drops in the game, but we have to improve upon that moving forward. 97.6 rating, not bad numbers by Taysom Hill. He didn't hurt us when in the turnovers in the matchup. Taysom Hill was also the top rusher for the Saints, 12 carries for 45 yards. Elvin Kamara had a nice 30-yard run in that helped up his stats with 13 carries for 32 yards in the man. They finished with 28 carries for 73 yards. In the matchup, you look at the Saints receiving game. Callaway was targeted 10 times, had several drops, but he had 6 catches for 97 yards to keep the offense moving. Kamara, 5 catches for 68 yards, and the lone touchdown for the offense there. LaJordan Humphries, 2 catches for 26 yards. Deontay, 2 catches for 23 yards. Juwan Johnson, 1 catch for 4 yards. He dropped 1 because Taysom put it a little high. And, of course, you look at Davenport, recovered the fumble for the black and gold. And Cam Jordan had 3.5 sacks on the day. They got him listed for 3.5 sacks on the day. I thought it was 3, but they gave Cam 3.5 sacks. They shared that sack with him and Quan Alexander. So Cam 3.5. He had 8 tackles, 6 solo, 3.5 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss, 3 QB hits. Cam was the man once again for the Saints as he continued to ratchet up his sack performance in the back end of the season. Quan Alexander, 8 tackles in the game, second behind him, and then Jenkins and Ringo stepped up. Paulson, Adebo, and Demario Davis followed those guys. As you can see, the Saints 7 sacks in the matchup. We did to the Panthers what the Dolphins did to us the previous game. So let me see how that 7 sack performance looked. This is how it feels. So Cam 3.5 for him in the game. Quan Alexander had a half a sack, 1 by PJ Williams, 1 by Heath in the game, and 1 by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Makes them the 7. And of course, the pick is by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. So he had an interception and a sack for Chauncey Gardner in the game. Big game for the Saints defense. Deontay Harris did his thing on the kick return game, 2 for 63. 31.5 was the average, doing his thing from the kick return side of things. Meyer did his thing as well, hit 4-4 in the field goals, did mix the extra point, but the defense had his back, and Blake Gillikin, 5 punts for 215 yards on the day, putting 3 of the 5 inside the 20, and the longest was a 63-yard boomer to help get the Saints back to 500 with the win, baby. And of course, on the side with Carolina, Sam Darnold 17 to 26 for 132. 5.1 your average throw. He had that interception. He was sacked 7 times, rating 61.7. Their rushing attack was led by Chuba Hubbard, who had Trooper Hubbard, 17 carries for 55 yards. He had 1 touchdown rushing the ball, but after that, not much shaking from their side of things. As Amir Abdullah, 6 carries for 21 yards. Ian Thomas, the fullback, had 3 catches for 33 yards. Abdullah had 4 for 31. Nothing was shaking with their wide receivers. Saints did pretty much a good thing with DJ Moore. He was thrown at 8 times, only 3 catches for an ineffective 29 yards. And Robbie Anderson, they're 2 big and really good wide receivers. Nothing shaking with those guys. Robbie Anderson, 2 catches on 2 targets for. The Saints just took these guys away from him in a matchup. And of course, you see Sam Darnold with the fumble. He had the interception as well. And that top guy was Frankie Louisville, who had 9 tackles in the game. And like I said, they had 2 sacks as well from Brown and Jeremy Chin. But outside of that, nothing shaking for the Carolina Panthers, as the Saints literally shut the door on the Carolina Panthers on the back end and just got them the hell up out of here. So congratulations to the Who Dat Nation. Saints get the win to improve back to 500, 8-8, 1 game left, and that's against a eliminated Atlanta Falcon club who lost today as well, and they're up out of here. So it's the picture's becoming clearer and clearer. The Saints got 1 more game to take care of. They're handling business, and I feel a little bit better because the Saints finally they did 2 things that were really big, in my opinion. The Saints were able to score an offensive touchdown. That's the first time in almost 3 games, almost 3 games, that they ain't scored offensive touchdown. They broke that streak this game, and also they only won. This is the 2nd win they were able to get in the Superdome, so they were able to make that happen. And listen, Saints beat Atlanta, and things fall for them. They walk into the playoffs. They won't see the Superdome for the rest of the season. So today could be the last game that the Saints play in the Superdome. And am I upset about that? Hell no, we ain't winning in the Dome. We better on the road. So positive, 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 positive. We did some positive stuff today for the black and gold, man. And in terms of looking at the other stuff, the Texans got plastered by the 49ers 23-7 as the Niners improved to 9-7 on the season. So the Niners kind of did their thing. And of course, a lot of people are going to be watching the Vikings game because they're 7-8 too. They're sitting there. So let me, for the family members, let me put on screen. Just give me a second. I'll get it on the screen for the standings, and we'll see where all falls, because right now we're looking at the playoffs. We got Atlanta. We got to go to Atlanta. Atlanta beat us early in the year in the Dome, and we got to pay them back for that. So give me just a second, fam. I'm gonna get the playoff standings up on the screen here, and we'll look at it. Here we go. All right, so here we go. This is the NFC side of things right here. As you can see, with the win, the Saints are now. Look where the Saints are, fam. Look where your New Orleans Saints fall at right now. They're in the 8th spot right now. Saints sitting up there in the 8th spot right now as the Vikings fall to where they are, and they have a tough matchup tonight against the top-seeded Green Bay Packers. So there we are right now, sitting at 8 right now. The Niners won, the Eagles won, so they're positioned ahead of the Saints at 9-7. And, of course, things could shift a bit depending on how it all falls, but you still want both of the 49ers and Eagles to lose. And, of course, you want the Vikings to lose as well. So it's all good, fam. So that's the seeding right now. Let me get it close to the screen there so you guys can see it. I got the Saints highlighted right there at 8-8. So the black and gold took care of business tonight, family, and handled the business. 18-10, they get the win over the Carolina Panthers. Big win for the black and gold in this thing. And like I said, man, y'all, how y'all feel about this here, y'all? How y'all feel? Let me quiz the Who Dat Nation. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this thing, man. How y'all feeling about this win? You know? Yeah, that was the big thing right there. Saints for life broke the Dome losing streak. I mean, we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Dome, but outside of that, not too much was shaking. We just wasn't very good in the Dome, to be honest with you guys. We wasn't very good in the dome. So Coach Payton finally was able to scheme up a touchdown for the Saints offense, and that should give them some confidence moving forward and feeling good as they were able to make it happen. So, man, I'm happy for the win. We got a lot to work on, to be honest with you, in this thing, man. But at the end of the day, the Saints handled the business, man, and they make it happen against a very tough, against Carolina's defense that was trying to keep the Saints out of stuff. So, not bad at all, man. In this one, the Saints handled the business. So let's talk about. Let's hear now. Like before I jet out, y'all just stay put where y'all at. I'm gonna play Coach Payton in a moment. Coach Payton's gonna chime in on the broadcast. We'll have him tuned up here. We'll play his post game thoughts in just a second. But let me get some words on the family members and how they feel about this thing here. So let's go. How y'all feel about it? Well, look. Man, it's like, man, yeah, well, everybody got their own thing, happy. All right, Lavelle say feeling pretty good about it, man. Horatio says the Niners and Rams going to be a tough game. Yep. Now, Kelvin say, hey, man, it should feel good. All right, Serrano says, 17 says, great game. Thank you, fam. Appreciate y'all. All right, Big Sean says, Philly has the head-to-head against us, so they'll finish ahead of us regardless. Yep. Yeah, it's tough, man. You're looking at Philly. You need Philly to lose. And in the matchup, you would like them to lose. You would like Philly to lose. The Saints have to have, but that's what happened, family, when you don't take care of your business, when you don't handle the business, stuff like that occurs. So anyway, we're gonna keep on moving along here, and we're gonna take a look at the rest of the statistics here. As well. So let's take a look. Let me get the rest of the commentary here. Yeah, Big Earth said the O-line is embarrassing. Yeah, it's a lot of people in there. We just need to get it together. Captain Cage said the Eagles have basically clinched. If the Vikings lose, the Eagles clinch a spot. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you there. All right, T. Scott said we'll come down to next week. Niners, Rams, Washington, and Dallas. Yeah, feels good to win. I'm on that side of family members that say it feels good to win the game. So, all right. What's up, Digna? Big ups to you. Who that from New York? Who that to you, my friend? Appreciate you being in the stream as well. All right. So much love. There, Crusher says, anytime our Saints win, I dance. Anytime. It's been a rough year. Yeah, family. It's definitely been a rough year for a lot of people's squads, including the black and gold, man, in this thing. So, yeah, very tough, but a win still nonetheless. But if you take a look at some of the positives in the game, for the Saints, that the offense was finally able to get on task. The defense is for real. Cam Jordan is having an insane back of the year. The best thing happened to Cam was the C-19 situation where Cam was held out against the Giants. And ever since then, Cam came back like a man on fire, man. I used that old Denzel Washington movie back in the day, playing like a man possessed. I mean, he's just on a whole nother level right now playing, man. And 3.5 sacks. Cam had 3.5 sacks recorded in the game against the Carolina Panthers, man. I'm just really happy for Cam Jordan. He putting up a special year on the back end of the year, talking about finishing strong. Cam doing it. Daniel says, my supper is going to be so good tonight after this. Yeah, I know everything goes down well after a win, doesn't it, fam? All right, Scoop says, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Channeling your inner Pharrell. I got you, fam. All right, I got you, my brother. All right. Yeah, TJ said I'm ready to beat them stinking dirty birds. Yep, they're next. They're eliminating the Saints. Got to take care of business against them and finish on the up and up doing this type of thing. Zach says, love the win, baby. We scored on offensive side of the ball. Finally, we was able to make that happen, man. I'm so happy that we were able to finally break that down. All right, Ramsey, the Bishop. What's up, Ramsey? Say, who that Big Q, even though we lost Monday night, my wife and I enjoyed the game on Monday. All right. Thank you, Ramsey. Appreciate you, bro. Much love and appreciate you once again, fam. All right. What's up, Josh? Say, Big Q, you're psychic. You always call them interceptions right before they happen. I just got a feeling, man. I was like, family, I feel it in my bones. You got a turn up coming. A turnover is coming. And sure enough, they gave them to us, fam. It's like, it's weird, man. But I'm like, man, I feel it's coming. It's like ebbs and flows is an energy and you know it's coming because it's like weather. You got to have certain aspects of the weather in position for it to rain. You know, you got to have this here, these type of clouds, and this amount of moisture in the air for it to rain, right? Well, as the conditions have got to be just right for a turnover, and when you start seeing the quarterback play, him looking shaky, he can't the ball. They're not running the ball. You can see that a sense of desperation starts to leak in because the Saints were getting pressure on him. I say it's only a matter of time before desperation seek in and he throws a ball somewhere it's not supposed to be, and he gave it to us. So yeah, much love. Barry says the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals. I think they were playing. So yeah, so that's big as well. All right, yeah, that's a big one there. Cowboys losing that one there. Purple said, Bro Marcus says we took them down. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Cam Jordan. Yeah, that was awesome, man, to see Chauncey. Chauncey got the sack, and then Cam did what he did in the game too. I'm so proud of Cam Jordan for real, fam, because a lot of people was doing their thing. Yeah, I do. I got a dog and a cat. Yeah, the cat, I can't keep the cat away. The cat just come in, and come in, and y'all heard him, man. You heard him? Yeah, he just comes in and, and does, and wants to be, loved on. So yeah, I got a dog and a cat. All right, so big ups to the fam, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Big ups to No Q. Just 49ers next lose week and Vikings lose tonight. Next week we win, we in. All right, Big Earth says that's the case. All right, Captain Cage said this is what it feels like to be an OG Saints fan. They have a chance to get in, but need other teams to help us. You ain't lying, Captain Cajun. You ain't lying, brother. This is a classic Saints fandom. Yeah, you're right, man. That's how it is. We don't handle the business, and we always need people to help us to win, man. That's old school Saints stuff, man. Yeah, you're right. It's too bad, man. Yeah, we ain't have them. You want that giant loss, that Falcons loss. Man, I was like, man, if we can have that back, we'd be in a better position. It's tough losses. Vinny says we have a lot of up and downs this season. I just want to at least make the playoffs. I'm with you on that, brother. Michael says Seahawks putting on a clinic for Detroit. All right, yeah, the Seahawks beat the crap out of the Lions, man. They beat them bad. Brother Prom said after this year we had this year and we won 4 less games is an amazing feat after a Drew Brees year. And a lot of people said the Saints weren't going to make the playoffs. It's a major accomplishment for the Saints to lose their Hall of Fame quarterback, lose their starting quarterback, Jameis Winston, and still be able to make the playoffs. You got to give all the love and respect in the world to the black and gold, man. That's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Rich, thank you, brother Rich. He said a 5-game winning streak gets us to the big dance. Defense wins championship. Thank you, brother Rich. He dropped that nugget on us then, and that's a big part of it. So anyway, fam, let me get ready to put the coach on. Coach Payton, he felt looking pretty good and feeling pretty good. They probably was celebrating in Club Saint, and Coach Payton got on. So give me just a second, fam. I'm going to get Coach Payton tuned up here, and we'll hear what the coach got to say about the win. So give me just a second. We'll get Coach Payton on here as he'll talk about the Saints getting the win. And old Coach Payton, man, he looked pretty happy in the game, and he should be. Coach Payton deserved. The offense was a struggle getting them together, and it's finally good to see Coach Payton finally get that offense in the plus side. Here's the coach. Put one in the chat if y'all can hear, fam.
Sean, could you just talk about the importance of getting the win and living for another day next week?
Yeah, look, it's our last opportunity to play at home. We always kind of talk about when we hear people say must-win games. Today's a must-win game. Other than that, any game prior is not. That just means you have to win that game. And so I think these guys understood it. It was a good win. It was a good win to get.
Sean, how would you classify what Cam Jordan's been doing these last couple of weeks? It looks, about as good as you ever seen him play.
Listen, he's played well for a long time here, so it'd be hard to give it one of those evers, but he's certainly playing awfully well, and it's been important to how we play defensively. It's been important to how we play as a team, so it's impressive.
Sean, Could you reflect on Taysom's performance today?
Yeah, look, it was kind of up and down at times, and yet, he led us on some key drives. He missed a throw or two. I'm sure he'd want back. But, again, it's another win under his belt. We'll have a chance to look at the tape and really be able to look through the sequencing, the plays, and get a grade. But I was happy that we got the win, and ball security was important, and I thought he did a good job with that.
And Sean, we talk a lot about Chauncey and the energy that he brings, but how important is that for this defense?
I think it's hard to imagine a good defense that doesn't have energy. I can't think of one historically, and so he's part of that. And I think you have to be a good player to play with the confidence he does, and he is. And so that emotion and energy, but also the effort you see from him.
Sean, in a game like that, where you guys are kind of having some trouble maybe getting big running plays and it's kind of a grind, what's the importance of sticking with that aspect of the game, even though maybe it's not easy?
Look, a good question. And we were frustrated. I was frustrated at half. I just thought, man, we had some MEs. We didn't do much of anything well in the run game, obviously. And then, we were able to make some hay in the second half. We'll look at the tape. I'm sure there's going to be a lot we look at that we have to clean up. And there's some guys in there playing right now, maybe getting more playing time that they're used to. But I still think that ability to be two-dimensional as opposed to one-dimensional is important, especially as you're paying attention to like the game that we were just playing.
Sean, I know you don't like to answer ever, but the way the defense has been playing these last couple of games, winning a game 9-0 and winning a game 19-10 when the offense is struggling, is that one of the more impressive jobs you've seen of a defense that is bringing it in kind of a, there's no safety net. They have to get stops on every series.
Yeah, look, you go back 2 weeks ago in the Tampa Bay win, we felt the matchups were going to be good, and I was pleased and really pleased with how we played. I thought we controlled the field position for the most part. I mean, it felt like there was almost a half where we were on one end of the field, and that's a big reason right now why we're at 8 wins is defensively. And man, it was a good win to get, and I think it was outstanding. We played the way we did with the turnovers and takeaways. It's not an ever statement, it's just that's the way this game was unfolding.
Sean, what went into the decisions with McCoy and Marcus Williams?
Well, they're actually pretty simple. In the event that they tested out today, you sure don't want them on the COVID list. So in the event, we didn't think they would, but you still free up a spot. Now, free up 2 spots, but you lose 2 call-ups. So in the event that they were able to test and get back, we had them off the COVID list. Obviously, they'll be back next week now. So it was a little bit of it wasn't a gamble at all. It was just made common sense. In any case with either one of them, we got back a couple of negatives. They would have been able to play.
Hey, Sean, how important was that drive before halftime? You guys have pinned back, decided to go on 5, I think, really against the points there.
Yeah, the third down play, we throw a go to Marquez. We located pretty good, kind of an underthrown back shoulder throw that kind of got us out of that, that tight area. And so we go from, possibly having to punt backed up to putting the ball at midfield and then transitioning to a field goal. That's significant. You start doing the math on how that half could have ended. I do think it was important.
So, Donnie, how important is the keeping games now where you don't have to worry about getting points on, 3 points. You've got some ability to kicking game now.
Yeah, I think your question is that your confidence in relative to how we're kicking. I guess with field goals, I think it's been important. We've had to kick a few more than I'd like, but he's been hitting it well. I think the timing and the operation has been good, and just as important, the protection.
Sean, is it fair to say that some of the bigger numbers that Marquez has been putting up these last couple of weeks are just kind of reflective of him improving toward the end of the season there?
Look, we began to see those last year. Sometimes it's coverage based, with where he plays. I love the way he plays the ball in traffic, though. I think that's one of his strong suits. And, we gave him enough opportunities today, and those were important plays.
Next week, you have a shot to keep your season going. I know you talked all the time about just getting a chance to get in the tournament and having an opportunity. Is that your message to your team after the game?
It was the message leading into this week, actually. Just, this is a must-win game. We got to find a way to get to 9-8, and then kind of go from there. And it's, you guys know how this is. In week 16, there's a little bit of a picture. Week 17, it gets clear. Week 18, by tonight, I think we'll pretty much know what has to happen. I think there's a chance our game can get flexed next weekend to a different time slot on Sunday. We got to wait for that. But ultimately, we have to play well against Atlanta and get a win. All right, thank you.
All right, that's the coach, man, chiming in with his post thoughts on the Saints' 18-10 win over the Carolina Panthers. And listen, fam, to be honest with you, we knew that the Saints had the ability to beat the Carolina Panthers. The question was whether or not the Saints could score offenses with touchdowns with their offenses, which we've been struggling. And of course, we knew about the streak coming into the matchup, about the black and gold, having issues offensively speaking. And of course, in this matchup, the Saints were able to finally break it, where they were able to handle business and finally able to get the win by 18-10 against the Panthers. But one of it was due to an offensive touchdown, which I'm proud of, because it took them 3 years. I'm about to say 3 years. Almost 3 games. It was 11 quarters. Somebody, I think Kai told me, almost 3 games worth of offense and inaptitude, and they finally got a touchdown, which is a positive. Big ups to that. Big ups to Cam Jordan too. 3.5 sacks on the back of a double-digit sack game, a 2-sack game last week. And Cam, since the Jets game, has been on fire. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson turned a good performance and then got the interception as well today. Credit to the special teamers, Blake Gilligan and the punter Meyer, who was able to kick 4 field goals to help out extend out the Saints' lead to the offense got online. So big ups to that. So a lot of people to give shots out in terms of the defense and how they played today, as the Saints were able to then neutralize what the Carolina Panthers was doing offensively speaking. Very proud of that, what the black and gold was able to do. So yes, a good win as the Saints improved to 8-8 on the year again. And once again, we got one last contest left in the NFL season, fam. One last contest in the NFL regular season, by the way, that we'll see. So, man, I'm so proud of the team hanging in there and making it happen. Let me share the screen with your family with this one here. Let me get this byline off of that for a second. And let me see if I can get, this is a playoff look of what it looks like in, let me see if I can get it up here. All right. Maybe I can back it off a little bit so y'all can get a better look at it. Just a second. Let me see if I can fix it. All right. That's a little bit better right there. Okay, so this is the playoff picture for the Saints right now. Of course, we got one more game left to play in this sucker. As you can see, the AFC, NFC. Of course, we're going to focus on the NFC over here. As you can see where the Packers are at 12-3. They play tonight against the Minnesota Vikings. The Packers, Rams, who played today. You got the Buccaneers, who also, they won today. You got the Cowboys, who lost, who dropped all the way from 2 down to 4 here. You got Arizona position at the 5th position, and then you got right here 2 playoff berths available, and there's 2 teams sitting in there. You got in the hunt for the playoffs is the 49ers, who won today They're 9-7. And of course, you got the Philadelphia Eagles. That's 9-7. So for the Saints to have an opportunity to win, they're going to need these squads to lose here. As you can see, the Saints are sitting just outside of the bubble, and right below them are the Minnesota Vikings. So the 49ers, they won today, that they beat the Texans. The Eagles also beat the Washington football team. And of course, the Saints handled business against Carolina. They improved to 8-8. So it's quite simple. The Saints are going to need these teams to lose. And the 49ers, man, if we go and break down and look at, statistically speaking, the records, then we get intricate. But anyway, really, they just need a lot of help, man. Just put it to you like that. They need a lot of damn help, man. But, you know, to still be able to make the playoffs, without Drew Brees, he retires. You get Jameis that gets tore down by the Tampa Bay Skunkaneers. They hurt him in the matchup, and the Saints still able to make the playoffs. That is our standard that we need to focus on. And of course, the Saints looking to handle business against this Atlanta Falcon team coming up in the final week of the season, and they need other teams to lose to give them an opportunity. So we'll see how it goes. Marty says, so if the Niners lose next week, will be enough to get in the playoff spots. Yeah, you need people to lose ahead of you. Need the Niners to lose. Listen, the Eagles, a lot of people want the Eagles to lose as well, but if the Eagles lose, they win, they beat you, because they'll go in the playoffs ahead of you because of the head-to-head matchup that we had with the Eagles, where the Eagles beat us. They beat you straight up, so you're not going to get over them. Even if they lose next week, the Saints win, they lose, you both will have the same record. You know, so it is what it is. The only way out, in my vision, that the Saints get in is with the 49ers. The 49ers will have to lose, and I'm going to have to go ahead and start breaking down and looking at the standings and all this kind of old stuff to see where it will fall in terms of what the record would be. Let me see if I can get the playoff picture here. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see if I can bring it up with the let me see here. Let's see if I can bring it up without the okay. Give me just a second here, fam. Yeah, because the Saints, the best they could do is 9-8. If the Eagles lose next week, they'll be 9-8. They'll win the tiebreaker because they beat us head to head. So you would be looking at the 49ers is the team that you would try to leapfrog. And the only way you can get through the 49ers is if you get them through the conference record. If you both finish with the same conference record, they will start there. If you both finish with the same record, then they will look at the conference record, who has the better conference record. And right now I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to pull up on the screen to figure out exactly what their conference record looks like. Give me just a second. Let me see if I can pull that up here on the standings and get that seen. So yeah, right now, the San Francisco 49ers, our old nemesis, they're 9-7. If they lose, their conference record, let's see what's there. Conference record is 6-5. Their conference record is 6-5. The Saints conference record is 6-5 as well. So you will want them to lose. They will have to lose for you to get in there. So your way in the playoffs is through the San Francisco 49ers. You will want the Niners. They will have to lose for you to have an opportunity to get in that thing. So it's not going to be the Eagles, because the Eagles beat you head to head. You hadn't played the 49ers this year. So for the 49ers, for you to get in the playoffs, the 49ers will have to lose. So let me see who the 49ers play next week. Let me see who they play next week. Let me see if I can get that schedule up here for week 18 for the four. Let's see who the 49ers play next week. And is it a conference game? That's another question. So who they play next week, and is it a conference game for them? Let me see who the 49ers play. They play the Rams next week. So yeah, they play the Rams next week. So yeah, oh yeah, that might be all right, depending on where the Rams are. Now they could rest people too, because depending on how the standings sitting with all this kind of old stuff, the Rams might rest people in the game as they participate and get ready for the playoffs. You know, we'll see how it all shakes, but the Rams will have to beat the 49ers, and they're going to the Rams for the matchup. So the Saints will have to take care of business against the Atlanta Falcons, which would be when is that game? It's a 12 o'clock game in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And of course, the later on you would be looking at the afternoon game, which would be the Niners at the Rams. So we'll see how it all plays if any of their players are rest. So we'll see. But that's a tough game for the 49ers to beat, to win against the Rams. Now, do the Rams rest some of their personnel anticipation of the playoffs? That's another question to pose. So Saints have to beat Atlanta and the 49ers have to lose to the Rams, and you're in the playoffs. That's what I'm looking at. So and the family members asking about the Vikings. Do the Vikings still have to lose for you to get a chance to sneak up in there? I would still want the Vikings loss. Yeah, I most certainly will, because the Vikings, I think they're right behind you with your record. And yeah, you would still want the Vikings to lose to help you out. But yeah, we need some help. We want the key and first point is you can't worry about the Eagles. Put the Eagles out of your mind. They beat you in the head-to-head. The 49ers is your win. You need them to lose to the Rams. You need to beat the Falcons. And then, of course, it wouldn't hurt for the Vikings who were sitting ahead of you when you was out to lose. They would need to lose as well for you to keep your standing. And they got a difficult matchup tonight, too. They got the Green Bay Packers. So if anything's intriguing with the Vikings and the Packers, that's tonight. That's the night game here. So a lot of who that's going to be looking at that. And, of course, next week, the Saints take care of business against Atlanta and San Francisco loses to the Rams. You might be looking like something. Might be looking like something. But anyway, that's going to do it for the show. I appreciate all the Black and Gold family members for chiming on up in this thing. If you hadn't hit the like button, hit the hell out of the like button. We got over 351 likes if you wasn't one of them. Hit the like button now. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. Like I said, may you guys have a happy new year as we kicking off the new year. Hopefully, like a new year means new and positive, successful things for the Who Dat Nation. The Black and Gold, baby, could be one of them teams to make the playoffs and handle their business. But like I said, man, it's going to be very positive on the end. And things are shaping up. Saints beat the Falcons. If the Saints beat the Falcons and they fix certain things, if maybe they can fix it, let's fix that stuff, offensively speaking, because the defense and special teams have rounded out. Offense need to tweak some things, big-time tweaks, and handle some business. Hope we can get some of our players back. Can we get a Ryan Ramczyk back for next week? We're going to have McCoy back. We have Marcus Williams back. Maybe we have a few players back to steady that offensive line and get a better performance. We'll see. But at the end of the day, tough matchups. You got the Rams and the 49ers for next week. That's a tough one for the 49ers to deal with. The Packers and the Vikings tonight, and the Saints with the eliminated Atlanta Falcons out there splitting with them. So we'll see how it all shakes, man. But much love to the fam. I appreciate y'all for chiming in the live stream. Thank you, guys. If you're not, like I said, if you hadn't checked out the Pro Shop, feel free to check out the Pro Shop. The link's in the description section below. Join the page, the channel, the platform as a member, and join our Patreon as well as patreon.com/the Pro Media Network for all lock content, On Q with Big Q, and other stuff as well is available there. So with that being said, over almost 4 hours worth of content today. We had a good time watching the Saints win. I hope y'all did too. And remember, we'll be back later with the recap and reaction stream to hear from you guys as well. So who that to you? And I'm out.
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome. #1 sports talking league. We ain't like the Falcons. We won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies and the vets, players you should look at. It's the sports coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game party, post-game statistics. Get a visit for Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Peyton, New Orleans, Who Dat Nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or robbery could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the sports coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
for the New Orleans Saints.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.